Hello, happy Saturday. It is I, Leo Lovelace, here with Escape Academy for today's stream. Virtual escape rooms, very cool. I like escape rooms a lot. I don't get to do them very often, but I always have a good time when I do. And I like to think I'm pretty decent at them. I'm good at investigating. Might as well call me Detective Leo. We'll find out though. Hello Master, hello Cammy, welcome to the stream. Hello anybody who may be lurking, welcome to the stream. Time to see if Leo escapes or is captured forever to be stuck in a room. I sure hope I escape. I would prefer to not be permanently captured, but you never really know. I'm excited to see how you do in an escape room. I was in one yesterday and I was there for many hours. Was it like an unlimited time limit? A lot of the ones that I've done, it's like you have an hour or an hour and a half max, and there's an actual timer in the room that basically limits you and tells you like, okay, when this runs up or when this runs out, you're done, regardless of whether you've escaped or not. It's been probably like 3 years since I've done one, 3 or 4. But I really like doing them, so I'm kind of bummed I haven't been able to do them more often. So when I saw this on sale on the Steam Summer Sale, I was like, what? Yeah, don't mind if I do. I also have Escape Simulator, but I decided to go with Escape Academy instead, because it seems like it's something I could theoretically finish in like 3 to 4 hours, so hopefully it's one of those things where I can knock it out in one stream. Unlimited and I was alone. My parents regretted leaving me alone at amusement park. Yeah. Gammy, where are you? We're ready to leave. Oh, hey mom, hey dad. I'm stuck in an escape room and I still haven't figured out how to leave, so find somewhere to hang out and I'll see you in a couple hours when I finally make it out. I can imagine that being an experience. It's definitely harder alone. And I know, like, Escape Academy, this has multiplayer, as you can see here. I think it's meant to be played co-op, like they want you to play co-op, but I'm playing it solo, going it alone. So we'll see if I can handle the puzzles on my own. Also a reminder for anybody who is watching, if you are not currently in it, I did finally launch a Discord server for the Leo Lovelace community. Whoa, crazy. After months of people asking and saying they were interested, I finally did it. Finally. So if you are interested in joining, the invite link should be in the description to the video, or to the stream. Just have to agree to some rules and then you're good. So if anybody watching is interested in joining and has not yet joined, it's been pretty chill, pretty fun so far, so feel free to if you're interested. Alright, let's get this going. I didn't know I'm a join. Nice, Cammy. I hope you enjoy your stay in Leo's lab. When you join, you'll become, you get the role lab member. I know. Sounds pretty official. A member of the lab. And then I'm thinking like sometime in the future, in the weeks, months, years ahead, whenever that is, whenever I'm able to have like YouTube memberships and stuff, or if I end up doing YouTube and Twitch, like Twitch memberships, then I'll probably add like another role on Discord for like lab assistant or lab supporter or something like that. And then people who are members will also get that role instead of just the standard lab member. I don't know, it's just like a passing thought. I'll have to develop it over time. Alright, prologue. Keep some paper and a pencil handy. I do not have paper and a pencil, but I do have my phone, which has a notepad. So I guess that will be good enough. Let me open up a new note. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, hey, you're here. I thought I was going to be a student, not an employee. Didn't see you on the reservation list. Give me a sec. Welcome to the Escape Shack, the best escape room in all the land. Do you have what it takes to escape the unescapable? Step through the door and begin your escape room journey. All right. I hereby assume all risks of walking with WASD. All right, yeah. And interacting with the left click. I agree to look at my inventory with tab. And sprinting with shift is not permitted. Brain melting that occur? They're not responsible for any brain melting? What the hell kind of puzzle is this going to be? Escape the room.
Good luck in there, I guess.
Wow, that sensitivity is high. Okay, let's try that. That's still pretty high. That's way too low. What the heck? Okay, that's fine. Man, I need to get a mouse pad. Alright, escape the room that we're in. Oh, I only have 10 minutes. There's a timer at the top. Okay. Well, I can't waste any time then. Inside this box, we have a red goblet with an E on it. Alright. Sorry, we could only afford one treasure chest. Use your imagination. Okay. There's a dog. Escape rooms. They're popping up all over the country. But are they the key to a good time? That's it for this box. Okay. There's a fan. So there's a safe. We definitely don't know the combo yet. But the glass had an E on it, so it's probably going to involve that. It's like a... Hang in there, buddy. Oh, he's hanging. Nothing in there? There's a clock with a note. Clock is broken. Pretend it's 12:30. We'll see if 12:30 is important. There's another locked container here. Another hanging guy. If you look, you can never leave. At last, you have uncovered our secret societies. The clock tolls for your death. To know our secret, open your mind to unlock the all-powerful key of truth. I wonder what these underlines could mean. Look at clock to open lock. Look at clock to open lock. The clock said to pretend it was 12:30. Oh, there's another glass inside here. Yellow goblet with an R. Okay. The clock said to pretend it was 12:30. So I guess this is going to be 12:30. No. 1. 2. 3. Wow, look at me go. Another goblet. Mysterious clue. Blue, yellow, red, red. The blue goblet is F. Alright, blue, yellow, red, red, you say? What were my items? Blue, yellow, red, red. F-R-E-E. 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 Oh, a key. The key of truth. Wow. Illuminati symbol. Okay. That was nothing. That was nothing. What did I do? Like 2.5 minutes? Give me a challenge. Escape Academy? Come on. Come on. Not much of an escape. Where's the employee? Did they leave? That's strange. Oh. Is this going to be locked and now I have to escape from the actual main thing? Something's fishy here. I should look around more. Okay. Something about the merch is unusual. The arrows. Up, right, down, up, right. That's probably going to unlock something else. Try not to die. Okay. Ah, the arrows. Up, right, down, up, right. Up, right, down, up, right. Up, right, down, up, right. Ah ha ha ha. Okay. So now we got some stuff on the TV. See if there's anything else here. Some stuff on the floor, lots of trash. Nothing worth reading. So, some scrambled letters. Place is dripping with character. I don't have a key that would be needed to get in there. Empty cooler leaves me thirsty for answers. Okay. Nothing in the vending machine. Those fruit pieces look a little blocky. Allie's business card. Quanti's business card. Jeb's business card. Professional Santa impersonator. The mall Santas. Eel's business card. I hope you don't have eels in your toilet. Slip's business card. Okay. Failed applicant over 3,000. Very punny. Fewer than 1% of subjects pass the advanced test. This must be the advanced test. Remember to look bored. Yeah. That person who was just talking to me. This is like a front. What do you call that? Like in Breaking Bad. Like a money laundering thing, but for escapists, Escape Academy people. Current subject seems promising. Thank you. Laters. Yay. Yeah, not laters. These are the same things that were in... Oh, so this must be a code for how to... Okay. I'll come back to that in a minute. I want to finish inspecting stuff. No one's been using that. That's another puzzle. Eat some pizza? I had pizza for lunch like an hour ago, right before the stream. Alright, so let's write down these letters. So we have WRONYYVR, RRY. And then if I go to this, that then translates to J E B Jeb N A L L I E and RRY EE L. Jeb Ali Eel. I think the business cards, that was like the names of the places. Yeah, Ali, Jeb, Eel. So I guess I'm gonna have to put the business cards here in that order. So we start with, I could scan something. So we start with Jeb. And then Ali. And then Eel. Aha! A key. The key of lies. I joined Discord. I joined finally. Discord logged me out. Oh, did you like forget the password or it force logged you out or something? I'm glad that you were able to join at least in the end. I have it on Do Not Disturb right now, so I'm not seeing any notifications, but I'm glad that you were able to get in. There's like an introduction thing in there if you want to introduce yourself, or I don't know if you might have a different username on Discord compared to YouTube. You could just say who you are so people know if you're in the chat and whatnot. You can also change your username in the server to be something else if you want, but totally up to you. Feel free to explore the server as you see fit. FREE, that spells freecreditreport.com. A classic. Hello, Stella. Welcome to the stream. It's going well. We escaped this little room, and I think we're about to escape whatever this main room we're in right now is. Leo out here solving this faster than I can think. Put that brain to work, master. Set it into overdrive. Forced log out. That's weird. I wonder why it would do that. A bathroom. Can't wait to wash my hands of this place. Jeez. Can't throw in the towel yet. Just gonna be full of puns. Aha. A secret passageway. Well, this looks a lot nicer. What the? Hey, it's me. Oh, there's the security camera. Hello. The tools of the trade. My name has been changed, so you know who I am now. Nice. Always good to recognize the familiar names. Hello. By now, I'm sure you've noticed this is no ordinary escape room. And I am no ordinary employee. I am the headmaster of Escape Academy. What? An educational institution dedicated to the study of escape. A place that channels raw talent into unimaginable skill. I believe I see that potential in you, and I'd like to offer you the chance to attend. If an escape from the traditional path piques your interest, climb aboard. I would love to escape the traditional path.
Hold on tight, everyone. Next
Jeb.
stop, Escape Academy.
Escape Academy. Now the game can really start. Alright, pretty successful intro. Ooh, it's gonna grade me? Total time to escape, 11 minutes and 6 seconds. A+ final grade. Hell yeah, A+. That's better than I did in school. Can finally feel good about myself. It tells you exactly how long it took to solve each piece of it. That's kind of cool. This is the main campus. Hope you enjoyed the ride. That view popping out of the tunnel always melts my heartstrings. You're gonna want to head to the headmaster's office. She's waiting for you there. Just go down that path, hang right at the Eel Barnes Memorial Quad, and you've made it. Good luck at the entrance exam. By the way, I am Jeb, the groundskeeper. Hello, Jeb. My dorm. Got a lot of hidden areas here. Whenever I see 2D character art, when there's a 3D model right there, I always think, why not just use 3D? It always seems super off to combine the two, but I understand the artistic license. Yeah, I think it's more just for the general art style. Because clearly, this seems like a very stylized game. And 2D art, I think, can help, I guess, better show off that stylistic look. But I do see what you mean, the contrast between the 3D and 2D. Usually it's one or the other. I'm gonna have some coffee and Pop-Tarts as I'm watching. That seems like a good combination. I haven't had a Pop-Tart in probably like 20 years. Oh man. That's a throwback. Hi Leo, how are you? Hello Roscoe, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Excited to do some escape rooms. Oh, so I can't actually move here. I can just examine things. That's the headmaster. Alright, which of the professors am I going to have to butter up if I'm going to finish my first year top of the class? Oh, excuse me. Don't you know it's rude to stare? Well, you know. This is like Society of Escape Room Artists or a school for escape rooms. I think it's the latter. I think it's like... Well, I guess it's kind of a combination. I'm assuming, based on the description, it's like you go to an academy with other people to become an escapist or something like that, which is like a certified escape room person. Welcome to the chaos. We'll see just how chaotic it gets as we get into some of these harder escape rooms, I'm sure. Leo, if you could choose who's your favorite anime waifu? That's a great question, Cammy. I actually have a top 25 list that's ranked. I really like making lists and everything. Like, I have a top 25 list for my favorite waifus, for my favorite, like, guys from anime, for my favorite characters, for my favorite overall anime, for my favorite episodes, for my favorite soundtracks, for my favorite insert songs, for my favorite video games, favorite manga. I have top 25 lists for a lot of things. They're a little out of date, actually. I haven't updated it in probably like 8 to 10 months, so I need to do that. If I can pick a character, my number one best girl is Lisa from Bang Dream. And Bang Dream is primarily a mobile rhythm game. However, there is an anime for Bang Dream. There's 3 seasons and 3 movies, and there's actually a 4th season that's airing right now. And Lisa does show up. She's a main character in 2 of the movies, and she shows up in 2 of the seasons as well. But yes, Lisa, full name is Lisa Imai from Bang Dream. What about you, Cammy? Who would be your number one anime waifu? Everybody can say, actually, if you want. Anybody in the chat. Who is your number one anime waifu? I'll have to check it out. I would definitely recommend it. I mean, it is mostly a rhythm game. If you're interested in the game, that's where a lot of the story is. The anime just kind of adapts bits and pieces. But the anime are still good. So if you didn't want to play the game, you could totally just watch the anime and then see from there. But it is long, because it's 3 seasons, so altogether it's like 38, 39 episodes, and then there's the sequel movie, and then there's the other 2 movies are like about the band that Lisa is in. But chronologically, like, I think one of them happens like between season 2 and 3, and then the other one happens like between season 3 and the other movie or something like that. So if you're trying to watch things chronologically, it can get a little out of whack. You can also just watch those 2 movies like independently of anything else, because it's only about that band. It kind of starts from the beginning of the band and then moves on. I'm tired. I was grinding for gems on Master Duel. Can't go wrong with the gems grind. I'll be doing that tomorrow. Gotta be prepared for I think they officially announced it, the new selection pack. It has some good stuff. There's Lady Labyrinth, there's the Dark World card, a new Trap Tricks card. I think there was something else that was good too. There's the Labyrinth Secret Pack. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that I want, so I need as many gems as I can. Mikasa from Attack on Titan, or Nami and Robin from One Piece. I like Mikasa as well. She's a good character. I actually still haven't watched the newest Attack on Titan, like, hour-long special thing. I need to do that. Nami and Robin. I have not seen One Piece, but I know who those characters are just because One Piece is so popular. It's one of those things where I don't like things that are really long. Like, I like things that are 12 or maybe 24 episodes just because it's like a short, succinct experience that I can, like, get a story from beginning to end in a short amount of time. And One Piece is like over 1,000 episodes. I'm like, I can't do it. Even though I know it's good and everybody says it's so good, like, I just don't have the attention span in me to commit. And if I only watched like 1 to 2 episodes like a day, that would still take me like 3 to 4 years, or 2 to 4 years, depending how many. Like, oh my god. And it's still gonna keep releasing more episodes in that time, so it'd take even longer. The One Piece is real. That's what they say. Hello, Sabby. Welcome to the stream. I have a favorite husbando for sure. I do remember you mentioning it in the Discord, Stella. Yeah, in your self-introduction. And I know that you've actually said it in the chat before, too. Was it somebody from Ensemble Stars? Oh, now I'm blanking. I feel like it was. Yeah, Ray Sakuma from Ensemble Stars. I was right. I double-checked the intro thing in Discord so that I could make sure that I wasn't just misremembering. I mean, you have other people listed there, but I was right that there was somebody from Ensemble Stars, at least. Hello, Kirby. Welcome to the stream. Generator, let's go. I've been waiting for the support. Wanted to make a generator deck. Are you able to make a full generator deck at this point with that support? Or is there still more cards for it that haven't released yet? I know Luffy that he eats a gum fruit or something and that makes him stretch. That's all my knowledge. Gum fruit, he's Rubberman. Oh yeah, I've seen the like clips and stuff of his arm just extending out super far. Bleach is my favorite anime, even with all the filler arcs. Long-running anime do tend to get the filler treatment more often than not. Yeah, especially the shonen. Because they just kind of keep going. So they have to wait for the manga at times, and then they add filler to just kill time until the manga's far enough ahead that then they can adapt more of it officially. So out of all of those old-school shonen, like One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach is the one I'm most interested in watching, because I think the character designs are really good, and I also like just the general, like, not synopsis, like the summary, like what I've heard of it, I like, and I know that it's actually still going, like now it's getting new seasons to finally finish the story, essentially, and I've seen clips of some fights, I'm like, oh, that looks really good, so I'm kind of interested in Bleach because of that.
Hello there.
So if I were to watch one of those old school shonen, I think Bleach is the one that I would watch. Naruto is too long. There's like 700 something episodes. One Piece is even longer. It's like over 1,000. I know you could skip all of the filler too, and that would make it shorter. I'm sure I could do that with Bleach too, just skip the filler. However, like, I'm torn, because if there is, like, even if it's filler and not canon, like, it can still help to, like, develop characters. It can help you, like, if you like the characters a lot, the filler's probably fine, because you just enjoy watching them fight and interact and hang out, and even if it isn't super important for the story. So I don't know. You could skip the filler if you're watching it after it's finished. True, yeah, you could skip all the filler and just get, like, the actual canon succinct story. There's a few more I could ask for, but it's at least reasonable now. Definitely not meta, probably not even rogue, but I love the art and lore. It's all about RPG motifs. As somebody who likes RPG, or RPGs, I can see the appeal of that. And like I've said before, it's all about just having fun with what you're playing. I would warn if you watch One Piece that the first 2 seasons were made a while back. It's kind of old school. Right. Didn't it start in, like, the late 90s or something? Like, 99, 2000, right around there? This room is slowly filling with a memory-erasing gas. Oh, okay. I have to solve this room pretty fast then, huh? Race Hakuma has been a top husbando ever since I discovered Ensemble Stars, but I have a top husbando in many series I read or watch. Yeah, that's exactly how I am, Stella. Like, I have a #1 overall, I have that #1 in Bang Dream, I have the #1 from Fate, which is like, there's hundreds of characters in that, so lots to pick from. I have my #1 if I'm only talking about, like, just anime instead of everything. I have favorites from individual series, yeah. I mean, that's why I have a top 25 list overall. That could be another stream in the future at some point, actually. Like, updating my top 25 lists, because it's been somewhere in the 8 to 12 month range since I've updated pretty much all of them. And I've watched plenty of anime in the time since then. Or I could do a tier list stream. People could submit their favorite characters and I could rank them and talk about them based on how much I like them. One Piece is one of the big 3 anime: Bleach, One Piece, Naruto. Right, yeah, the big 3 shonen. One Piece started October 1999, according to Google. That is so old. Almost, so One Piece has been going on for almost my entire life. Because that was coming up on 24 years ago for One Piece. And I'm going to be 27 this year. So basically, 24 out of 27... I mean, what is that, math-wise? Like, you can divide both by 3. So that's 8 out of 9. So that's 88.88% of my life that One Piece has been going on for. There hasn't been a big 3 in a long time, and I don't think there will be ever again. Yeah. I would have to think probably not. Like, you could say, like, there's definitely big ones that are popular now, but there's nothing as consistent as a big 3. Like, if you were gonna pick a new big 3, probably, like, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't even know what the third would be. Like, I would say My Hero, but that kind of fell off and not as many people watch it. But apparently it was really good in the newest season, so maybe My Hero. Like, what other big... like, maybe Chainsaw Man, but that's going to take a while to keep going. I don't know. But, like, for sheer popularity and cultural impact, I don't know. What about Attack on Titan? Attack on Titan's definitely super popular and also very good. But, like, that started... I think the anime for Attack on Titan started in, like, 2013? Whereas the anime for, like, Demon Slayer and Jujutsu, I think those were like 2019, 2020 or so. So I don't know, like, are they too far apart to be considered in the same group? And also Attack on Titan ends this year, but Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer are still going to be going for years to come. Memory erasing gas? That would make it harder to remember things, but that would also take away your reasoning and logic skills unless it erases everything like breathing. Hopefully it doesn't erase breathing, because then I'm going to die. I don't need that. Seems a bit brave to do. Go for it if you like so little chaos. I mean, I don't want to step on people's toes. It's all in good fun. Like I've said, everybody has their personal preferences. I will never make fun of people for liking characters that they like, and I would hope that people would do the same back. If they don't like characters that I like, I hope they would just be respectful about it. Manga started back in 97? Jeez. So basically my entire life then, because I was 96. I think that entirely depends on when you were born. People born before you think some older anime are the big 3. People after might think that there's a newer one, kind of like how there's no best music. Best music era. Our parents think 70s are the best. We think it's 90s and 10,000 or 2000s. Kids nowadays might think the 2010s. Right. It's very generational. Like, our generation, probably, like, even though I haven't seen them, like, I acknowledge that, like, Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto, those are the big three. Whereas, like, people who are probably, like, just getting into anime, and they're, like, in that, like, 8 to 13 range or so, like, maybe they have a newer set of stuff that they're more interested in. But, like, Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece are such, like, timeless classics that I feel like even kids who are then getting into anime, they're still gonna enjoy those. So I don't know. I'll be respectfully, brutally honest. That's the definition of blunt. Yeah. They are pretty similar.
Hmm.
15 minutes until it's lights out and you forget all about the academy. All right. Can we speedrun this escape room then? How fast can I do it if it's a 15-minute limit? Escape before then and you pass. All right, let's do this. Speedrun. Some people think Bleach is overrated and overhyped, but I enjoy it greatly. Yeah, I don't.
What are you
I mean, I
waiting
can't really say because
A room
I've
full of
never
gas
actually
is no place to relax.
watched it, but small key, cool. The screws of the vent are loose, so I could unscrew the vent if I had something to do it. Plant is perfectly watered. There's a receipt for exactly 3 trophies. Okay, so those 3 trophies are probably going to play in. Looks comfy. Escapist times. A potted plant and a little ship. There's some empty space on the shelf. I wonder if something needs to go there. Perfectly watered plant again. A floppy disk. Okay. I'm running out of time. It hasn't even been a minute. So we got a desk. There is a lock. Maybe I can unlock it with the key that I have. Yep. So a screwdriver. I can unscrew the vent.
Pariahs.
A group photo.
It's so long since we were last together.
Liz, Rick, Sandy, Eel, Charlie, and Kim. Alright, that's probably going to play in somehow. Okay, I can dial something on the phone, so I'm going to need, like, a code for that. What is my name? Sincerely, the headmaster. Ooh, I have to figure out who the headmaster is. Okay. There's a desk lamp. Alright, so nothing else in here. Lock. Books. There's nothing written on the trophies. There's a receipt for 3 trophies over there. A receipt for exactly 2 clocks. Okay. Old dusty books. That's it. Stacks and stacks of books. Oh, there's something up there. There's like a gear. Can I not get it? Okay. So many books. These books are fake. I bet if I push the right ones, something will happen. Probably the ones that are the names of these. Liz, Rick, Sandy, Eel, Charlie, Kim. Oh, wait, no. These are all countries. Okay, never mind. Hold off on that. There's like a gear up there again. More dusty books. Skull. Receipt for exactly 5 potted plants. 3 trophies, 2 clocks, 5 plants. Got a PhD. Clock, plant, trophy. 2 clocks, 5 plants, 3 trophies. So 235. 253, sorry. 253. Two, 5, 3. All right. Headmaster in Greece, 1991. Okay. Headmaster in Egypt back in 54. Ooh. Headmaster in Japan in 75. Egypt, Japan, and Greece. So that must be the 3 that we have to press over here. Egypt, Japan, Greece. Egypt. Probably have to press them in the right order. Let's look at the items again. So Egypt, Japan, Greece. Egypt, Japan, Greece. Oh!
Walls are often misleading at the academy.
Okay. So a whole nother room. Pockets are empty. Insert disk. Well, it's a good thing I have the floppy disk. Dead. Okay. I don't want to be dead. Rugged interior. Some guns. Lots of jewelry. A piano with some letters. So this is going to be another code for something. LRSECK? Nope, those letters aren't on there. Okay, we can hold off on that for now. Fox mask looks familiar. Like the guy in the picture. They're all wearing... Oh, Sandy, Eel... Liz, Sandy, and Eel are wearing fox masks. Which one in particular? This is the one that Sandy is wearing. So Sandy might be the name of the headmaster. More plants. Tools, nothing there. Some wine. 3 cups, another trophy. It doesn't have the name. It's Sandy. One of the bulbs is broken. I need another bulb. Okay. I got a chair. Somebody was just here. Alright, so... I have the screwdriver. I can get into here. Anything useful I can find in this vent?
Look who thinks they're sneaky.
Hi. Phone number 952-4242. Let me write that down so I can call the phone. 952-4242. Hello. Is there anything in there that I can actually get out of it? No? Okay. Bada. Speedrun continues. We haven't hit halfway yet. Okay, let's go call that on the phone. Where was the phone? On the desk? Yeah. Uh, 952-4242.
You've reached Jeb. Oh, wait. Headmaster Solange? Aren't you interviewing
Solange,
the new
okay.
kid?
Sandy Solange? So the name is Sandy Solange. Right? That was the one with the fox mask? Yes, Sandy Solange. Name. Oh, there's a middle name too? Sandra would be her actual name. Solange is the last name. We need to figure out what the middle name is. Ah, okay. So what have I not done? Dead. That was that. Is her middle name Dead? It is not. So I think the piano was the only thing. Okay, I can type in dead. We get a light bulb.
Music never dies.
Can put the light bulb in over here. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, back to it. I don't have time to sneeze. Jacqueline is the middle name. Sandra Jacqueline Solange. Oh!
Impressive. I knew I saw potential
I've
in you.
escaped. 9 minutes, 8 seconds. A+. We are 2 for 2 on the A+. Good shit. Alright, now I can catch up on chat. I'm sorry for neglecting you all for 9 minutes and 8 seconds while I speedran that. Alright, let me catch up on all the stuff that you guys were talking about. I haven't found time to watch Bleach, but I think it's great from what I've heard. I am the same. Actually, my Oshi, Rita from Prism, is a huge Bleach fan. Well, one of my Oshis, but she might be my top #1 Oshi. It's hard to pick just one because there's so many great VTubers, but she's definitely up there. If not #1, but she probably is #1. Escape easy jumps out the window, but what if the window is locked, Sebi? 911, I'm trapped in a room with memory erasing gas. Please help. Oh, the address? I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're kind of shit out of luck at that point. Find it weird when people complain that whatever fantasy thing they watch or read isn't realistic enough. Just get used to the world's logic instead of applying real world logic, right? Like, if it's a fantasy setting, you can't apply real rules and world logic to it. Like, it's a completely different world. Like, if it has magic and stuff, like, what? Like, how could you possibly get mad at it for not being realistic? That doesn't even make sense. Those people are too logical to be watching anime? Yeah. Anime is too out there. Like, even character dramas set in a real world in anime will have moments where it's like, huh? Like, it clearly wasn't realistic or something that somebody would actually do or say, but you just kind of accept it because it's fiction. And that's what you can do in fiction. A world's logic is no excuse for things that do not make sense. If your world's logic relies on nonsense, then your world is nonsense. Order demands order. And there's a very different opinion, which is also valid. I mean, I think it depends on the lens you're looking at it, right? If you're looking at a fantasy world and trying to apply the logic of our world to it, that doesn't make sense. Like, you can't apply our world's logic to an anime fantasy anime. To an animated fantasy anime. Like, it's a completely different world with its own set of rules. However, that world will have its own set of rules and systems and whatnot. So it should follow those rules to be consistent with its own, like, lore and world building and everything. But it is totally fine for it to not follow our world's rules. I meant more like internal consistency is very important, exactly. Yeah, we're on the same page then. Leo could turn out to be a world champion. Wouldn't that be something? Let's see if we can get an A+ on everything. Can't you just brute force it, or does it not allow you? I'm not sure. I don't know if it might penalize you if you get it wrong. Like, maybe that would lower your grade if you do something incorrectly. Piano? Oh, the piano. That was the last thing that I needed to do, yeah. Not that you should, because that's no fun, just curious. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you do have to resort to a brute force. Bless you. Thank you, Sebi. A+ perfect record so far. We'll try and keep it up. Feels neglected, man. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Sebi. Our logic could be considered nonsense and crazy if you told them about how your world worked. That's also true. Wasn't there an anime that did that? Like, they brought their smartphone into the anime, and then all of the characters were like, what? Like, what is this magical device that lets you talk to people from far away and, like, look up information at any time? Is that, like, in another world with my smartphone? There's an anime, something like that. I haven't actually watched it, but I know there's one like that. I think there was another one called, like, the Blesser of Einherjar, Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einherjar or something. It's like 4 or 5 years old. I did watch that one, and I think that would, it was another one where they had, like, their smartphone in some fantasy world that he got sent to. I like pop quiz. It implies that they absolutely will put you in an escape room without telling you. That'll be fun. I mean, the intro was kind of like that. Like, the second part was a unintentional one. What would you nickname us as your chat? So off topic. No, that's no problem. I mean, it's still related to me in the chat, so I'd say that's... It's not that random. I like the name that you actually suggested, like the shortened version of it, the Labbies. It would either be that or like LabMem. That's what the shortened version in Steins Gate, like, so Okabe, the main character of Steins Gate, is a scientist who deals with time travel. Wow, sound familiar? And he comes up with his own group and gets more lab members. Does that sound familiar? To be part of his, like, little group or lab. And I believe that he shortens it as LabMem. LabMem 1, LabMem 2, stuff like that. But LabMem is... It's a little bit of a mouthful. Like, it doesn't feel super natural coming out, you know, like LabMem. But Labby, that sounds pretty natural. So I think Labbies is a good one. Oh, that question came from Cammy. Oh, I got it wrong. Stella, I think, is the one who suggested the name Labbies. Your names were next to each other in the chat, so I got confused for a second of who was saying what. But yes, I think Labbies would be a good chat nickname. Like L-A-B-I-S. I don't mind that one. It's not bad, even if it's just a regular harem. I watch for the comedy, not the waifus. Yeah, I mean, good waifus or husbandos or whatever, like, that's a nice perk, but it's not the main reason that you watch things most of the time. The comedy, the story, the animation, like, that's what you're watching it for. The Leolings. That's a good one too, Seppi. Not sure if you showed us your smartphone 2080 or some laws or things from the future. They'd be crazy, but your future logic is probably internally consistent. Yeah, I don't think I can show you stuff from the future just to avoid wrinkles in the timeline. Like, you guys shouldn't have knowledge of those things. That's why I can't really speak about what the event in the future that happened was that caused me to come back. I said it was related to VTubers and ending VTubers as you know it. But I can't really elaborate on what that was or how that happened. Because if you know, like, I don't want it to potentially alter the timeline without me knowing it. I need to be the one who's controlling those things. If you've seen Steins Gate, you kind of understand how making small changes or telling people small things can radically alter the future. And that's what I need to avoid. I need it to be very controlled for what I'm doing. It's called In Another World with My Smartphone. Okay, gotcha. I think that's what I had thought. I like Labbies too. Yeah, that was a good suggestion, Stella. Labos, but Nintendo might sue you for that. Oh my god, I completely forgot that Labo was a thing. Leo Ling, Sebi, you're smart. It's fine. Skimming chat can confuse you sometimes. Yeah, when you're just kind of glancing at it quickly. I really respect like the people who have hundreds or thousands of live viewers at the same time. Like for them to pick up on stuff. I think I mentioned this the other day, or maybe like a week or two ago. But I was watching Shinri play Minecraft pretty recently, and I rarely say stuff in chat, but I actually did end up typing something in chat because I thought there was something kind of funny that happened, and I was like, oh, just commenting on it. Literally within like 2 to 3 seconds of me sending it, he saw it and read it. And I'm not even a member on his channel. And I was like, whoa. Like, he had like, I don't know, a few hundred people watching at the time. And it was like, I rarely send messages, but the one time that I happened to, he saw it and read it like pretty much right away. I was like, damn. And you have hundreds of people watching. Like, that's impressive that you picked up on it that fast, or you saw it that fast. I thought that was cool. You would have to learn the world's logic and basic history if you ever happen to get isekai'd or transmigrate. Yeah, you would need to like blend in and make sure that you understand, because if you're clearly out of place, that might raise suspicion. Like in ReZero, I think, Subaru, the main character, I feel like he doesn't actually tell people he's from another world. He just kind of says he's from far away, and that's why he dresses and looks different or something. Escape Academy is a training ground for escapists. The students go on to become spies, hackers, thieves, and presidents. Oh. If you want to join their ranks, you'll need to collect 10 badges to prove your worth. These badges are earned by performing great feats of escape in the classroom and across campus. So there's going to be 10 escape rooms. If you succeed, you'll earn the seal of escape and can be an escapist. Explore campus, meet the faculty, unlock your potential. Nice.
Welcome to the academy.
I am the initiate. Or I have the initiate badge. Oh, it's gonna like form a picture when you get all 10. Fall term. My dorm. So that's my badge. Okay. Oh, these are like memories of the escape rooms I did. Okay, so this is where I can see all my ratings and stuff. That was only a 1 out of 5. I got an A+. This was a 2 out of 5. I got an A+. Okay. Nice fall foliage. My bed. Hey, it's me. Ah, so the key must be an escape room I can do. The Hall of Escapists and the Thresher. Pokemon logic going on in the school, yeah. Yeah. It's like how in the newest Scarlet Violet, I think one of the Elite Four, who's like the best trainers in the world, or in that region, it's like some like 8-year-old kid. Like, what? I mean, Pokemon games are kind of weird because generally you're playing as like a school boy or a schoolgirl, like in that like, I don't know, 10 to 13 range or something. But you know, like I'm 26 and I love Pokemon, right? So when I'm playing Pokemon games, and I feel like I do this with a lot of games, like I kind of headcanon most of the characters to be older or around my age, because then it's easier for me to be like, okay, this is me, this is my character. Like I can't pretend to be a 10-year-old kid, right? Like I'm 26. It's been a long time since I've been a 10-year-old kid. So like when I'm playing, to me they're like 18, 20, 22. Like they're older, closer to my age. Like I'm just kind of mentally changing. You know, like instead of like school, they're in college, you know, like, because then it's just easier for me to like be that character or pretend I'm that character, you know? I don't know if other people do that or if that's just a me thing. But, like, I always, like, my character, the companion characters, like, I always kind of just mentally am like, okay, they're older. I know, objectively, if you look at the character design and the setting, they're clearly not. Well, it depends on the game and the character. Some of them are. Like, Adaman and Arita from Legends Arceus. Like, they seem like they're probably, like, 18 to 20. But, like, other mainline games, the main characters and companions are generally younger. But I always just kind of mentally bump it up to make it easier in my mind to be like, yeah, this is me, this is my journey I'm going on. Because I'm not a 10-year-old. That would be pretty crazy. You may escape all the rooms, but will you ever escape the rabbit hole? That's a good question. Probably not, Sebi. I love falling in them. Hello, good name. Welcome to the stream. After reading Cultivation manhwa, I always want to make a story set in a world too, but I literally know nothing about Buddhism or Taoist stuff, not even Meridians or Dantians. Yeah, you'd have to do a lot of research if you're going to try and incorporate them into your story just to make sure that you... incorporate them correctly, I guess? I would need to do research for sure. Yeah, exactly. Why don't you do more longer videos? I would like to if I could. It's just hard time-wise because I spend so much time doing the streams and then I try and do the shorts as like short-form content. I do the gacha video. I have one. I would like to do more over time. I have ideas for other types of videos that I could do. It's just hard to find the time to also do like the editing, like script it, record it, edit it, and get it posted in between the streams and the shorts because I do work full-time as well. So I don't have a whole lot of... I have to be very, I guess, picky with what types of things I'm creating and putting out just because I have the limited time to do it. But it is something I would like to do if I could. I would just need to have a good idea for it and the time. Like, one thing I was kind of thinking about recently, actually, was, like, my anime awards. I did a stream for that earlier in the year. And I did it as a stream, and I would do future ones as a stream as well. But I made anime awards as videos for the past, like, 3 to 4 years. Yeah, 4 years, because this one was my 5th one that I've done. And it was more for me. Like, I still scripted it, recorded it, edited it. But, you know, it was when I had a worse quality mic and I didn't know as much about editing. So I was kind of thinking about, like, remastering them and then, like, re-releasing them at some point. Actually, earlier today, I was just thinking about it. Like, it would be kind of fun because now I've done 5. Like, I've done it every year from... I did 2019, 20, 21, 22, and 2018. Yeah, 18 through 22. So I've done it 5 years. And I'll do it again this coming year. Or I'm planning on doing it again. As long as I have the time. So I was thinking it might be fun to like remaster, re-record the audio with my better setup that I have now. And then that week leading up to it, like every day, releasing one of the previous year's awards as like a video or as a stream watch along or something. All leading up to the actual main new awards that weekend. I don't know if it's really feasible time-wise because that would take a, you know, each one of them is like 45 minutes to an hour long. So to have to re-record all of that and then readjust the audio and everything, like that would definitely be a big project. So it's going to depend on the time because my current one, like the 2023 awards, would be my main priority because like I want it to be as good as it can be. If I have extra time or I'm super productive, you know, then it would be good to, I guess, kind of remaster the old ones. That was a big tangent. Theoretically, the hardest level is 2.5 times harder than the last level, assuming it's linear and not logarithmic or exponential. Yeah, we'll see as we get into the harder ones. Thomas Jefferson. I'm pretty sure you need to be 10 years old to even start becoming a trainer. Yeah, pretty sure there is some type of minimum like that. I would prefer to be who the character is rather than the character be me. Unless the character is customizable, then I make it me but a girl usually. It's more escapism and more immersive. That's also true. That's a totally valid way to play it. I always do the customizing as well. But whether you kind of put yourself into their mentality or you kind of play as yourself in the world, they're both totally fine. I mean, they're RPGs, right? So everybody can, it's a role-playing game. You can play whatever role you want, whether that's yourself or another character. Streaming is already a full-time job and he has his own shot. Yep, exactly. Fantasy China cultivation manhwa type stories are hard to make if you don't know about it. I can't even imagine, Stella. Yeah, I can just... It would be so complex if you're not super familiar with it. I can't even imagine how much work all that is. Keep it up. I will try my best, Master. I will try my best. All right, so this one is a 3-star and 30-minute time limit, so it seems like it's going to be longer. Now, the previous one was 15 minutes, and I did it in, like, 9 or something like that. I always make female avatars because I am female. I think that's pretty common, yeah. I mean, to stick with the same gender. Like, I'm male, and I would say 99% of the time, I also make a male character. There is occasional times where I will do a female one, but it's very rare. Like, I did it in Legends Arceus. I played as the female character because Dawn, like, she's the main character in Legends Arceus. She's my favorite of all of the Pokemon trainers. Like, ever since I was a kid, when I was, like, 11, I like Dawn a lot. So, 15 years later, I still like Dawn, so when I had the chance to play as her in the new game, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll be Dawn instead of the male one. But then, like, Scarlet Violet, which came out end of last year, then I played the male character again. Can you make 9 again, or do you think it will take double since it's double the time limit? I would imagine probably closer to double. I think 9 for something that's a higher difficulty and a higher time limit would be really hard. Unless you know, like, if you know the answers ahead of time, then you could really speedrun. But let's just jump in. Let's try this one. The art teacher, Slip. The Monument of Escape. You'll need to find the paints that I stashed and leave your mark on that monument. Some make female characters because the females have better clothing options. Yeah, I feel like usually the options are more interesting for the female characters. Like the guys, it's always just the most standard. It's like jeans and a t-shirt. Like, oh, okay, cool. I would say the difference is probably like Western RPGs. I think a lot of Western RPGs, the like stereotypical thing or like the meme that goes around is that the male armor is like really cool a lot of the time and the female armor is just like wearing less, which doesn't make sense because wearing less should not increase your defense stat. It should lower it objectively. But that's like the joke. Like a female bikini armor in Skyrim will have the same armor stat as like some male fully decked out like legendary tier armor that you get from killing like some secret boss. Which is like, how does that make sense? But generally speaking, I think female clothing options are more varied, which is probably more interesting when you're doing character customization. Male here, female always if possible. Again, I try not to play as myself, but as the character, and gender is the most I can change in a customizer to be not me. Totally valid too, yeah. I mean, you're playing as somebody else. You're like, I mean, it's role-playing. You're coming up with a new character and trying to immerse yourself in that. And that's what's fun about RPG games, like an escape from reality. All right, let's start this escape room.
Alright, get to the paints, leave your mark on the monument. Easy.
Hello, Slip.
Better hurry, or we're both gonna be in trouble.
Alright, let's do some investigating. Fountain dried up. There's like a square and yellow paint around it. There's more yellow paint on this. And there's like a trail on the ground. Yellow paint comes into here. So I need something for the table. I need another item for that, a painting. A painting called Open Sesame. This has a lock. Paint stained bananas, okay. All paints move to my office, alright. Open Sesame painting. So I can hang that up. How to draw good. Bananas, cheese, wine. Wait, this is my grocery list. Maybe I have to find those items, and that's what I'm going to have to put on the table. Cleanest corner of the room. Caution, wet, invisible ink. Can I use the banana on that? No. Okay. So then there's also... That's another code that I'm going to have to use to get into his office. It looks like the yellow paint is probably going to be in there. Another code. Help, I've been framed. Alright, so let's hang up the painting.
It's not the first time my art's been torn to shreds.
So now I can organize this. So that's the girl. That's another girl. There's that. So her is there. There's the end of that. I don't know exactly which order the girls are gonna go in. Okay, so it'll be like this. There we go, so that's rearranged. And now there's the directions of the arrow. Right, left. I need to write this down. Right, left, right, up, down, down. Right, left, right, up, down, down. So that's probably this. Right, left, right, up, down, down. Nice, that opens the door.
I don't even know why we put locks on the doors here.
Oh my god, another lock. A lot of blank canvases. So there's... Oh, that's the fountain thing that I was just looking at. 2, there's some cube thing. 3, that's the big lock that we saw outside. 4... It's like a 9-digit... Oh. So that's gonna have to be something with the code to get into this. Female armor is quite exposing. They want to give people some eye candy. Yeah, especially like, say the male gaze or whatever. Like, they know their target audience. Some characters aren't the type of character to wear the second type of clothes. Yeah. Hate it when my bananas have stains. Yeah, I don't like if they're super, like, bruised. The girl with the red balloon being shared is a reference to Banksy, by the way. He set up a painting that had a hidden shredder, and when it sold for millions, he activated it, and it shred the art. Oh my god. Banksy is crazy. It was of a girl with a heart-shaped balloon. I've not heard of that, but it doesn't surprise me knowing how he is. So can I put the banana on the table? Yeah. So I need to find the other things that would also go on this table. Cheese, that was also on the table. And then I think wine was the other thing, right? A bucket with wine. Oh, right here. Alright, so we can put the wine on the table.
Creating art's no picnic.
So now... find the meaning behind this still life? So there's something behind... These are the different perspectives that they're drawing it at. So there's something behind the table. Ah, 139. There was something with a lock, right? Yeah, here, 139. 139. Okay. Anti-invisible ink. Anti-invisible ink, okay. This has... Okay, so can I use this to reveal it? Aha! Oh, so this is going to tell me what colors they need to be. Alright, so yellow. Let's follow this. That comes in here. So this needs to be yellow plus something, and it's going to get plussed with blue. So what do yellow and blue make? It's either purple or green. Yellow and blue. Oh my god. I think red and blue makes purple. Red and yellow makes orange. So then blue and yellow must make green. Okay, so then this one comes up here, goes down. So this one is just straight up yellow. This one comes up here, so this is another combination one, and this one comes down. So this one is just straight up red. So then this one is a plus of blue and red, which is purple. Aha!
Breaking into the teacher's office. I know that game.
Well, you told me to do it, man. It's a lot of paint. Yep, that is a lot of paint. Spray paint. There's an eye right there. I wonder if that's important. Okay. I can't open that one. Okay, so we got spray paint. Invisible ink is actually pretty funny. What do we call this item that makes invisible ink visible? Ink be seen? Nah, anti-invisible ink. Yeah. Just putting anti in front is a easier answer. That's for sure. And or gates those are, right? Computer stuff, you know that. Yeah, they're I mean, there's different icons for like and or gates and Zor and Nor and all that type of stuff. I guess these would be and, because it's adding two different things. Alright, so there was nothing else in here, but there is that eye. Yeesh, I've already used up 10 out of my 30 minutes. So I still need to figure out that. So 1 is that. 2 is... I haven't seen this. So where is that? So here's the cube. Oh. There's something in front of it. Like a... So square is on the first one. That's this one. So second was the cube, and that's a circle. And third was the key ring, right? Yeah. And the key has 3 dots. So square, circle, 3 dots. So empty, square, the 3 dots, and circle. So we want to go left middle, right middle, bottom left. Aha! Face him and knock. It's a face and a vase. Have I seen this illusion? Strange sculpture. Face him and knock. I think the codes are on those things. I think you were right, Master. Look at how smart you are. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. BRB gotta walk the dogs. No problem, Stella. I hope you have a nice walk. We'll see if I finish this puzzle by the time you get back. So where have I seen that? That's all him stuff. So there's a bunch of pictures here. Oh, wait a sec. So there's this face on the door right here. So can I like, oh, I can change it. So I probably have to combine. So I need the eyebrows from this one, which looks right. Then I need a fully open mouth and then a slightly smaller mouth. And then I need to change the eyes. So it looks more like that. Gotta double check the eyes again. So this one is straight ahead. This one's up and to the left. Straight ahead. Oh, there's more over here. Oh, they're different again. Looking down. How do you know which faces to do then? Face him and knock. So I need to put the missing nose there, which is this item I got. So that's not right. So that's wrong. So I need to figure out what to put the face on. But there's so many different... Like, this one has no eyebrows and the eyes are down. No eyebrows and they're crooked. Eyebrows but no eyes. Eyebrows and no eyes. There must be a way to figure out which one it actually is. Was there something in here that told me? Face him and knock. A face and a vase. So this... There's the faces looking in from the side. And then there's the vase. So I must need to use this somehow to figure out which one I need to do. Oh. Is there a vase outside facing... There's definitely this vase thing somewhere. And I'm missing where it is. Are there more of these icons? Are those the ones I'm supposed to do? So there's just an eye here. I feel like there's... This is like kind of perspective based, right? So there must be something... perspective-wise... Oh, that key would go in here. I see. They all have different colored things on top. There's nothing else inside that I'm missing, right? There must be something in the room. I don't feel like I've seen that illusion somewhere else, man. Evidently I have, and I just haven't... I don't know if I'm gonna get an A+ because I can't... It's not on there. Like, there's not even, like, a goblet-looking thing. Seeing the unseen. There's definitely a perspective thing. I could also just brute force it and change it to be these one by one, but I don't... like, I don't want to have to resort to that. I feel like you have to figure out which one to use, prevent speed running and such. That's why there's so many object with codes, because it's random. Oh yeah, if the codes are random, that could definitely be playing into it. I feel like because that one had an eye, it must be one of the ones that does have an eye. Oh, you know what? Some of these don't even have a mouth. But the thing does have a mouth, so it can't be one of the ones that doesn't have one. It must be one of these two. But those don't have eyes, and it has eyes too. What the hell? The answer must be that there's something with this perspective that will just tell you which one it is. But I can't find anywhere that this perspective is showing up. Like, the closest thing to the vase is that. There's no other vase anywhere in here that I can find. What's in the clock on the board? It has paint. I'm not sure what you mean by the clock on the board. I don't think there's a board. Actually, I haven't even seen a clock either. The spray paint is, I think, to tag this thing once we can get inside. Like, I have to get around and then spray there. Not sure if this is process of elimination. Have we used the spray paint? Yeah, so I think the spray paint is just going to be used for tagging the thing at the end. I'm just going to try every single option then. I can't figure out what I'm missing. So this is just with the eyes down. Not that. This is down, but up. No. This changes the eyebrows. That changes the eyebrows again. I could use a hint, but I think that's going to take away a potential A+. I probably already lost it anyway for getting this wrong multiple times. But I think a hint is definitely going to take it away. What the hell? I'm clearly missing something. Oh, wait a second. That's where the... That's the vase and the face. So it's this one, because this is the one that clearly has the faces on both sides. Are there multiple that have the faces on both sides? Oh, you know what? So this is the one that's telling me where the mouth goes. And then there's going to be another one that's going to tell me the eye. Yep, that one tells me the eyebrows. And then this one is going to have to tell me the eyes. Down. That's it. Damn it. How many times did I click on that and it said a face on the vase?
I'll never forget the day I finally got a piece in here.
Key number
It's not for
5,
myself.
key number 2. And that still wasn't even the end. Oh my goodness. Ten. 5. This needs key 5. Seven. 5, 10, 7. So maybe this one then, because I have a 2 and a... So maybe they add up to 7? Okay. Max, Megan, Bellin, and Fergus. I have to push some of them over. How do I know which ones to push over? There you go. That makes... It was kind of a makes you feel stupid. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the only one that doesn't have stuff on it. So it's the guy who's not wearing a hat. This one? Oh, they have to face the right directions. So he faces to the right. The lady faces to the right. The person with the hat faces to the left. And the guy with the hat also faces to the left. Aha!
Always loved a good secret entrance.
He's 7, 4, and 3. Okay. 7, 4, and 3. I only have a minute and a half. I'm not going to make it. Oh my god. 10. So we need 7 and 3. Lady with the big hat doesn't have a head. The guy with the beard and the ponytail also gets killed. Oh, and this guy. Normal looking guy gets beheaded. Aha! Okay, come on! Key number 1. 40 seconds. Oh no. 4 and 1. 4. 1. Now what? I have to do it based on their height. This guy is taller than a horse. The guy with the glasses is taller than the girl. Do I have to pick the tallest one? What the heck? What am I even supposed to pick?
Hey, that monument
Oh
is
my
off limits.
god, I
Ooh,
failed.
busted.
Well, that's embarrassing. So much for a speed run. Leo Master Duel moment? Yeah, absolutely. I just ran out of time against the clock because I spent like a solid 8 minutes just trying to figure out the stupid face thing. Sure, you can do it again, probably be random, but now you know how to get the answers. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to continue. I want to restart. Makes sense. It's a make you feel stupid thing. Yeah, definitely. Bored Ape NFT. Is that what those are referencing? Oh, like the ape that's looking off to the side. Can't escape it even in this game. Damn right, master. Never have enough damn time. I agree, going back to 30.
What's up? Ah.
Alright, skip. Let's go. Now we can speed run. I was joking, but it could be a reference. Yeah, I don't really know.
All right, get to the paints. Leave your mark on
All
the
right.
monument.
Let's do
Easy.
this. Zoom in. Brrr. I'm not going to know what that is because that's probably going to change. There's the banana. There's the picture. There's the cheese. There's the paint. So we can put the banana on there, the cheese, and the wine.
Creating art's no picnic.
So then there's the code on the back. 139. So that's actually the same code. Anti-invisible ink. Gotta put the thing in the shredder.
It's not the first time my art's been torn to shreds.
We will reorganize. That goes here. Here. No. Here. There. There. Here. There. And there. Right, left, right, up, down, down. That's also the same. So I guess it's not randomized. What? Oh, I did it backwards.
I don't even know why we put
Okay,
locks on
and
the
then there
doors
was
here.
this. So that's the same 3 things as last time. Which I think was like empty square, empty circle, and 3 dots. Yeah, empty square, empty circle, 3 dots. Okay. And I think that was like left, right, bottom, left. Yep. So I can pick up the piece. Now I know that thing. Can get in here, use this. So I'm gonna have to trace these again because I don't quite remember. So this is red. This one is a plus of blue and red, so this is purple. That one is yellow. So then this was green. There's nothing in
Breaking
there.
Into the teacher's office.
There was the
I know
spray
that
paint. Well, we're sure doing good on time right now, huh? So that was one. So we want the medium mouth. And I think we wanted eyes looking down. And then for the eyebrows, going up. Wow. Interesting, it's not random. You would think they
Never
would
forget the
randomize
day
it for
I finally got a
replayability.
piece
Yeah,
of hair.
right? I would have thought the
Myself.
same. OMG, Leo's a genius. Can't believe this is his first attempt. Let's go. So big brain. Thank you, guys. I am so glad that you're recognizing my sheer skill at this game. Like, I was built different. You know?
Always loved a good secret entrance.
Ponytail, normal guy, lady with the hat. Ponytail, lady with the hat, and normal guy. Boom. Bow. 4, 1, open. Alright, so this is where I lost last time. So I need to figure out what I'm actually doing with these. Oh, I have to... Yeah, so I think I have to organize them based on height. So the lady with the glasses is shorter than the guy with the beard. The guy with the glasses is shorter than this statue. The guy with the beard is taller than that thing. Now that guy, the statue goes up to like below his neck. The girl goes above his neck and the guy is below that. So right now it's tallest. So we're gonna say from tallest to shortest, 1, 2, 3. Now the girl without the glasses is shorter than this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all that's left is this guy who's taller than a horse. So he's probably really tall. Alright, so we'll put this guy here. Then we're gonna put this guy here, and this girl here. Aha! First attempt? That took me like 5 minutes to do that whole thing,
It's
and it was
official.
3 stars?
You're up there with the
Oh
grades.
my god. I am a legend. 6 minutes and 24 seconds, A+. Oh. Look at me go. Look at me go. Gold medal. Thank you, Sebi. I got the S rank. Well, not the S rank. I got the A+ rank. Basically the same.
You've got a lot of work ahead of you to earn that mark.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
I sure did pull it off.
Later.
The best to ever do it. Ah,
Star student.
thank you. Gillian. Ah, the girl who got mad at me at the beginning of the game.
Please.
Don't try too hard. The top is... Oh, really? You don't think I can be the top? Oh, and then I get this to... No, I didn't want to do it. I mean, I didn't want to redo it. No, take me out. Take me out. No. No.
All right.
Quit.
Get to the paints. Leave your mark on the monument.
Okay.
Easy.
So now we can do a new one. And, then we can go back to seeing if I can actually speedrun. The Thresher. 3 stars with a question mark time limit. Ooh. Hey, Jeb. The Greatest Escapist. Ooh. All right, we all heart water. Don't touch anything. Here we go. So since this is a question mark, it must not be timed. Glow in the dark paint. Ah.
Activated? That's not good.
Oh,
Just
okay,
stay
now I
calm.
only have
You
5
got
minutes. There's a key. Duck. Escapist times. Open this. I have a key. Turn off the power. I need something to get rid of the nails on that. Turn the power back on. So I'm gonna have to climb these. There's a code for that. The only way is up. Glow in the dark paint. Clippers, hammer, screwdriver. Okay. Let's turn this back on. Now we can take this off with the hammer. We all fear water. We all fear water? No. Turn the light off again. Fear. F-E-A-R. F-E-A-R. Oh. Climb.
Okay, don't panic.
Alright, so we got more time. Alright, let's keep going. So we're up here. We got a bunch of codes here. Hello, it's me. Okay, another toolbox. Can't open it. Blue is more than yellow, but less than red. Yellow is odd. There's another key there. Got a blue valve handle. So I assume we gotta put the blue here. So we have 3. Okay, so yellow is odd. No valve is 5. Red is double yellow. And yellow is odd. So red is even, because every odd number doubled is even. Nothing is 5. So that means this is... So this can only be 1 or 3. Blue is more than yellow, but less than red. So... if that was 1... So this is 3. This is 6. And... this is 4. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. Spit that out. No, 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 no. Come out. Got a key. Can use the key to unlock this. Handy can. Now what? Ah, there's another... can I use the handy cam? That's gonna have to tell me... Do I have to go back down? No, I can't because it's flooded.
Whatever you left down there, it's not worth it.
So I need to figure out... what the code is. What if I put the camera on it? Will that tell me, like, in the dark? Camera's broadcasting to the other room. Okay, so now let's check. Will. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna take the camera back just in case I need it. Oh, I can't. Okay. That's fine. And if I keep the camera up, what's it showing now? Me? Hey, it's me. Alright, let's go up.
Don't mind the
Got some
stuff everywhere.
codes.
I'm in between apartments right now. Stay focused.
Opening instructions. Acrylic sheet. Can pin something there. Probably that to fill it. So I'm gonna have to find the other sheets. Got more than enough water, true that. Lots of junk. Another acrylic sheet. I looked it up. Horses are on average 5'6" to 5'8", so I guess it's not that hard to be taller than a horse. Interesting. I did not know the average height of a horse, just that they're big. So that's another code. Mark 5. Well, well, well. 510, you say? Wasn't there a locked thing? Yeah. 5, 1, 0. Boom. The handle's missing. Everything just moves one to the left each time. So if you keep moving one to the left, it's going to be circle, 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 square, star, square. Circle, 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 square, star, square. Circle, circle, square, star, square. Oh, oh. All right, let's keep it going. Keep it going. We got a handle. Put the handle on here. Activate it. It's turned off. I still can't get in. The dice is 3. Oh, maybe that means that dice is the word. D. Oh, wait. If you flip that upside down, it's going to say word, right? M-O-I-S. Moist. Moist. Because that's a 3, so it starts with a T. Let's try dice and moist. M-O-I-S. Okay, no. D-I-C-E. It's not dice, and it's not... Alright, M-O-I-S. No. Turn the power out again. So that has a dice going down. That also does. 510W? No. 510W? What am I missing here? This is gonna make a word. So these need to make letters. That's not a letter. That's not a letter. Do I need to make that? I'm gonna drown. It's waist high. Smart carried over to the next level. I don't know. I'm struggling now. I don't understand what this is trying to tell me. Clearly, since this is saying dice, this is gonna have to make a word. And that's gonna be... like, that's like an S. That's not a word. S is going to be the first one. W is the last. SW. So then, for this to be a word, that doesn't make one. That doesn't make one. That does, and it's I. So that would be S-I something W. S-I-O-W? S-I-O-W. What? What do you want from me? I'm gonna drown. This is useless. I don't want to use a hint. I can't. Is there something else I'm missing? This is how it was before, right? 510. Slow. Oh, it spells slow. S-L-O-W.
Enough water! They're already hydrated!
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Keep it together, Jeb. They're gonna get out just
Water
fine.
pressure. Water wetness. Water depth. Water weight. Water temp. Cipher sheet. Okay. Strange device. Another strange device. Water quality. Oh my god. I have to freaking cipher this right now while I'm drowning. Okay. H-A-Q. So we're looking at U N D E R under E R. This is probably going to be pressure. E S S. Yeah, this is pressure. So under pressure. O V. This is going to be over. Under pressure over W E I. Probably weight. G H T. Yeah, under pressure over weight. So I'm going to have to find that confused me even more now that you can take them down. So I guess I shouldn't have taken them down. It was fine how it was. Leo, no. I made it out, Sebi. I made it. Last letter is a W. That was correct. Can you pause and we can come up with words that end in double two? Oh, yeah, I wasn't glancing at the chat while I was trying to figure it out, so I missed that. Sorry. We thought it at the same time. Let's go. I had to hold your breath for a second. So under pressure, over weight. So here's pressure. So let's unscrew this. Under pressure. 4 UR. Okay. And where's weight? Overweight. 4 yo. URYO. YOUR. All right. Ultra rare Leo Pog.
Oh, heck. I wish I'd spent more time
Oh
studying
man,
these
we're at the
puzzles.
last level. Okay, Cypher puzzles are my favorite. Covert action on MS-DOS had amazingly fun. Cypher puzzles, entire documents you have to do, and it's unique each time. That sounds cool. I haven't heard of covert action. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to like route all of this stuff. Fragile, smash it. Old map. Okay. Key pipe. No. Oh, I see. So let's bring it down. And then let's bring it up here. Move. Move pipe. Bend. Move pipe, bend. Move pipe, bend. Fire. Drop. I need to write all these down. Move pipe, bend, fire, drop. Kind. Plow. Kind, plow. And that's like the end of the thing. So does that just mean it's one of those words? Or what is this map? In. 1, 2, 3, 4. So does this mean 1? Because that's the... Like, this is saying what corner it is? So what was this one? I need to get it up here, which means it would come... Nope, so not up there, so... Come this way. Down here. Alright, so now... Oh, it just lit up a bunch of them. So that one is fire. So that must mean that the first letter is F. And then 2. So that's up here. So the third letter would be N. So then... The fourth letter would be D. And the second letter, this one. Second letter would be O. F-O-N-D. Fond? Come on, this better be right. What? Are you kidding me? I mean, this has a 5, and this has a 5. So it's telling you what order the letters. Oh, the corners. I have them backwards. Okay, so I had this, I said was 1. So, okay, I need to go back. Turn this again. No, that was fine. Do that. Okay. So the second letter is I. I had the corners wrong. Okay, so second letter is I. Third letter is N. Fourth letter is D. And the first letter is M. Mind. Okay, so it's mind. Oh. Yay.
The message? What message? I wasn't
What
paying
the heck?
attention.
Oh, it's gonna be what all of the passwords were. Fuck, man, I wasn't paying attention to what all the passwords were. Moral? Shit. Damn, I wasn't writing them down. Feet. Slow was definitely 1. Your was 1. Mind was the last one. Will. Fear will slow your mind. I feel like these were right. Yes.
Oh my
Probably
God.
remember once
I
we
didn't
see.
trap
You were right,
I
Master.
didn't trap you.
I felt like each time I saw one, I remembered that it was one. A? What do you mean that wasn't an A+? Excuse me? Why not? Because I got a couple passwords wrong when I was trying, I guess. Yeah, you see how stuck I got here? Like, I turned the power on at 7:05, and then it took me almost 5 minutes to figure out that 510W was slow. Because I got so fixated on, like, oh, I must need to rearrange them to make something else. So I think those 4 minutes, or 5 minutes, I bet that's why... I think I was a little bit too slow, and that's why. So then here, like, 3 minutes for that wasn't bad.
Impressive.
Huh.
You shouldn't have even survived that.
What do you mean I shouldn't have survived that? We also thought it was an I at first. Yeah, instead of an L.
Huh. Woo.
Alright, well, we got another one down. So now the headmaster has another one. Fear will sebi your mind. Ooh. Now, fear will sebi your mind sounds like a very, very useful lesson to learn. Alright, so another 3-star one, 25 minutes. Let's do it. Professor Quanti. Ah, like quantum physics. Supercomputer of my own design.
Greetings, pupil.
My scanners have discovered the impossible. The Eel Barnes is alive. He's being held captive on a high-security prison ship. Damn scientists. We have limited time to stage a rescue. Could always do the water one again. Can solve it in 2 minutes. True, I could. Maybe after I tried this one. Alright, let's see.
We're approaching the anti-escape ship. Academy, do you read me?
I read you.
I am maintaining the audio-visual feed. You should get back to work.
Alright, so there's the headmaster. There's a helicopter. That's the guy flying the helicopter. That's where the helicopter's gonna land. So that will send a
Academy,
message.
please acknowledge.
Oh, okay. So 10-4 is affirmative. Yes, I read you.
Copy that. I'm headed inside now.
Let's bring Eel home!
Just ran inside.
I'm in. Doesn't seem to be much security presence, but... Oh! I've got a turret on me!
A turret, jeez.
I think I can override it. I just need the serial number.
The serial
Academy,
number?
please assist.
Bone D. Ow. D. It's a map. It's counting the mission time.
Academy, I'm taking fire! I
Yeah.
need that serial number.
Relax. So they must be on deck 1 right now.
I am maintaining the audio-visual feed. You should get back to work.
I mean, what am I supposed to do with bone D? I always like robots, especially if they're the one that aren't against human life, but also point about it, like Kalon and Orville. Oh, what's Orville
Academy,
referring to?
I'm taking fire! I need that serial number. That wasn't the serial number. Come on, I know you can find it.
There's no numbers. It's all letters. Is there like a decode thing that I'm missing somewhere?
Academy, I'm taking fire!
Can you
I
stop
need that
telling me
serial
that you're
number.
taking fire? I understand.
I am maintaining the audio-visual feed. You should get
I'll
back
give
to
you the
work.
serial number. Yeah. Yeah, if you tell me to give it to you like 2 more times, that's what I'm gonna do.
Academy, I'm taking fire!
Is the
I
serial
need that
number that
serial
important
number.
under fire? I assume that she's able to disable it if she knows what the security number is. Seth MacFarlane made his own funny parody version of Star Trek. It's really good, but it moved to Hulu or HBO or something. Oh, okay. That sounds familiar. So that's what the Orville is. So do I need to like figure out
Academy, I'm taking fire.
what
I
floor
need
they're
that
on?
serial number.
I don't know what these icons mean. There's like no key anywhere? Like, am I supposed to be able to tell where she is just based on this hall? Oh, wait a sec. So is this where she is? And she's trying to go up here?
Academy, I'm taking
Will you
fire.
shut up?
I need that serial number. That wasn't the serial number. Come on, I knew you can find it.
There's no numbers! And there's no decoder! What do you want? Am I missing something? How do the numbers of a keypad normally relate?
Academy, I'm taking fire. I need that serial number.
Need to look up a picture. 2. So B O N E.
That wasn't the
Oh
serial
my
number.
god, you're telling me it's
Come
not
on, I
bone?
knew you can find it.
Bones? B O N E S?
That wasn't
Oh
the
my
serial
god,
number.
what?
Come on,
Why are you
I knew
showing
you
me
can
a
find it.
bone if it's not bone or bones? Are you just trying to waste my time? Oh my, I need a hint.
Academy, I'm taking fire. I need that serial number.
Obviously, I've been looking at that for the last 10 minutes. Bone minus B? How was I supposed to know that meant minus B? Is that a joke? Own 1?
That wasn't the serial number.
What?
Come on, I knew
It's
you can
not-
find it.
How do you spell 1? Using a freaking keypad. O-N-E.
That wasn't the
Oh
serial
my
number.
god,
Come
what
on,
do you
I knew you can
mean?
find it.
I can't even do another hint.
Academy, I'm taking fire. I need that serial number. That wasn't the serial number. Come on.
It is also
I knew
not
you can find it.
ones.
That wasn't the serial number. Come on, I knew you can
I
find
don't
it.
understand. 6D, say it out loud. 6D, 60? Are you kidding me? So is this 160? Oh my, how is anybody supposed to figure that out? Who's gonna look at that
Okay,
and think
I'm going to need
bone
to
minus
access
B
a
equals
computer
1
terminal in order
and
to locate
6
E.
D's equals
Is there a
60?
computer terminal on the first deck?
What? What a... Oh my god. This game has been good, but that was such a dumb puzzle. There is no indication. Like, huh? I don't like that one. That was a terrible puzzle. All of the other puzzles have been good, but that one was not good. Oh my god.
I'm looking for that computer terminal. Is it on the first deck?
You're looking for a computer terminal. No, there is not a computer terminal on the first deck. 1010.
Okay, so which deck is the computer terminal on?
It's on the second deck.
Headed there now. Good work, Academy.
What the hell is it?
The
That's
ship
incorrect.
on
The game
move.
is wrong.
I
It's so
required
dumb,
its new
right?
coordinates to maintain our connection. I am maintaining the audiovisual feed.
What do you
You should
mean?
get back to work.
I know. I'm trying to scan.
Updated coordinates needed for connection.
There's no... Oh, I see. So it started here, so now it's probably moved to here. So is that like here?
Updated coordinates needed for connection.
Yeah, so it should be like right here. The ship was spotted here. And then it moved to here. Correct? You told me that you were going to tell me...
I am maintaining the audiovisual feed. You
Where-
should get back to updated coordinates needed for
Yeah,
connection.
tell me what they are. What the fuck? It has been 11 minutes, Master. I hate the character we're helping. She's needy and rude. I mean, she is under fire and trying to save one of her best friends that she thought was dead, so it feels like, it's understandable that she might be stressed.
Updated coordinates needed for connection.
Oh, that's what the numbers mean. I see, I see. So, right, we're at T plus. So it would be somewhere over here then. That's a good idea, Master. So sometime between 9 and 11. So it started there, then it's going to go up. It's like here, and then it's coming down. So it's like somewhere around here.
Connection restored.
Oh, good call, Master.
Academy, did I lose you?
I wouldn't have thought about that.
I'm accessing the terminal. Give me a moment. There is a lot of information here. I'm faxing it over. That data should give us EO's cell number. Radio me as soon as you find it.
Oh, man. Okay. Alright, so let's figure out the cell number. Do not hold him on the same floor as a trash compactor. Alright. So what floors have trash? 3? 6? So he's not on floor 3 or 6. Anything other than 3 or 6. Okay. What else we have? Between the mail and the cafeteria. Alright, so let's look for the mail in the cafeteria. Cafeteria is on 3. Mail's on 7. So it's between 3 and 7. It can't be 3 and 6. So it's either 4, 5, or 7. Must be held on a floor with an even number of cells in cell 3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 7. So that doesn't have even. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. But it can't be on 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So it has to be on floor 5, cell 3, so 503.
That's it. That's where they're holding EO. I'm en route.
Fax, but old school? Wonder when the game is set. Have they specified, or have we seen evidence for years other than the fax and old computers? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm assuming it's older, though. I mean, there was a floppy disk earlier, too, right? So probably somewhere in, like, the 70s or 90s? Or between the 70s and 90s? I lost track of that puzzle, but at least you solved it. Yeah. Yeah, I, made it through. That's what counts.
Huh?
Quantum. Engage protocol Omega.
Engaged.
What the heck?
Academy, you'll need to help me open the cell. Quickly. I can generate a key, but only if you analyze the lock.
Okay, so I need the colors to match white, red, blue, white, red. White, red, blue, white, red. That's not even an option.
I need to know what that key looks like.
Hurry it up! The scientists will be back any minute.
How do you expect me to tell you if there is no match? White, red, blue, white, red? That is not an option. Am I stupid? Holy moly, I thought that was a bomb. Yeah. It sounded like it. It sounded like a warning. Alright, hold up a sec. White. So white to start looks like... Alright, I'm going to have to go it piece by piece. Alright, so this is going to be at 3. That's right. Red. Red in the second spot is also at 3. Okay?
I need to know what that key looks like.
Will you shut up and let me
Hurry
think?
it up! The scientists will be back any minute.
White, red. Blue in the third spot. Also at 3? Or 1? White, red. 4? 3. 4, 3? So that could also be 1? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I need to know what that key looks
Oh
like.
my god, Headmaster, I need you to stop talking. I don't ever want to hear your voice again. So white starts at 2 and ends at 2. So it starts at 2, not 3. Oh my god, I'm gonna go crazy. Red. 3. Two, 3. Then it could be either 1 or 3. 4. 2, 3,
I need
either
to
1
know
or
what
3.
that key looks like.
4,
Hurry it up! The scientists will be back any minute.
3. 2, 3, either 1 or 4. It's not this. I'm gonna lose my mind. As Sun Tzu said, if your answer isn't one of the answers in a multiple choice, pick the closest. That's the story of my life. All of the exams I ever took in school. I realize how terrible I am at puzzle games. I have no idea what's going on. Neither do I, if it makes you feel any better, Master. I'm lost AF. Same. Alright, hint. Do you think I haven't thought about that? Do you think I have not been looking at the numbers the whole time? I mean, the colors. Do you see a pattern? No, I don't. White means
I
one.
need to know what that key looks like.
White means...
Hurry it up. The scientists will be back any minute.
Where? Huh? Where do you get that? Oh, because it goes down 1 if it's a white, and it goes up 2 if it's a red. I imagine this is office life. You're looking at charts and using computers as someone yells at you to hurry up and do better. Some offices might be like that. Luckily, mine's not. Okay, so blue means -2. So -1 plus 2 minus 2. So it starts with a 2.
I need to know what that key looks like.
Hurry it up. The scientists will be back
So
any
it goes
minute.
-1 plus 2 minus 2 minus 1 plus 2. That.
We're close. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen the sun.
Two, 4, 2, 1, 3.
You actually pulled it off.
And they call you the greatest escapist of all time.
Huh. Is that what they're saying about me?
Damn it, they're onto us!
Power level searching. I cannot maintain our connection.
What, you mean spelling out the word lights isn't going to give me lights? Either A or L. R and H. Alright. R and H. S. Not S. Both G and C. Beautiful.
We restored our power. Impressive. Reconnected.
S is always the solution, even though it said not S here.
The turrets will tear you to shreds.
There's no other... Wait, the Academy!
It's alright.
We're
RoboPal
back.
is back,
We
Master.
made it to the top deck, but we're pinned! We can't get to the helicopter!
We gotta do something here, Sandy. Hurry, Headmaster! I'm taking fire!
Academy, we need to take out these turrets!
Serial number. Alright. This is going to be another stupid phonetic thing. S plus this, these are all even numbers, so that's 7. 17.
anything you can do to hack them.
Are you kidding me?
Anything.
17. 17. Even. S plus even is 17. And the third one is circled. 7. Teen. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I understand that they're even numbers. 13. 13. 713. 713.
That was brilliant. We have a path to the chopper.
Woo! Let's get the heck out of here! Just as this place was starting to feel like home.
Well, that's going to be a terrible ranking. How is that a B? Oh, baby, a triple. Yeah, triple kill. Feels like it got way harder than the last one. I completely agree, Master. Might have to redo that one with a generous grading curve. Yeah. I did read... before I bought the game, I was reading the reviews on Steam. And I do remember that there was a review that specifically said something like... There's one puzzle that's super hard and has a solution that is not even remotely like any of the other puzzles. I wouldn't be surprised if this was it. Because I didn't feel like any of the other puzzles were unfair. But that, like, phonetic sounding out of something was completely different. Like, that had me stuck for so long.
You Barnes, back at the academy. All because of you.
So... Chapter 2. Oh. Competition of student versus student?
Call me
Oh, really, Gillian? Really? Is that what you think? Alright, let's redo this one.
Greetings, pupil.
Now that we should know how to solve everything.
We're approaching the anti-escape
Alright,
academy. Do you read me?
I sure do. 10-4.
Copy that. I'm headed inside now.
Alright.
Let's bring Eel home!
Head on in. You're gonna get
I'm
the
in.
turret?
Doesn't seem to be much security presence, but... Oh! I've got a turret on me! I think I can override it. I just need the serial number. Academy, please assist.
160, if I remember correctly.
Turret disabled. I'm moving ahead.
Win rate any percent, first try, Leo Pog. Damn
Okay,
right.
I'm going to need
I'm
to
a
access
god
a computer
of
terminal
Escape
in
Academy.
order to locate EO. Is there a
Computer
computer
terminal?
on the first deck?
There is not. I believe it's on the second deck. I was right. Alright. Negative is a 10-10.
Okay, so which deck is the computer terminal on?
Number 2.
Headed there now. Good work, Academy.
Thanks. I'm kind of a bona fide
The
escape
ship
artist
is on the move.
genius.
I require its new coordinates to maintain our connection.
It's on the move. All right, so we're at plus 119. So it's going to be somewhere in the area right about here.
Connection restored.
Oh,
Academy, did I lose you?
nope. I'm back.
I'm accessing the terminal. Give me a moment.
All right, access
There's
it.
A lot of information.
You're going to fax me something?
I'm faxing it
Oh,
over.
really? I didn't expect that.
That data should give us EO's cell number.
Guess what?
Radio me as soon as you find it.
Cell 503.
That's it. That's
Oh.
where they're holding EO.
I
I'm
just-
en route.
I'm from the future. I already knew what the answer was. Perks of being from the year 2084, am I right?
Quantum. Engage Protocol Omega.
Protocol Omega. Alright.
Academy, you'll need to help me open the cell. Quickly. I can generate a key, but only if you analyze the lock.
Fuck, I forgot what these were. It was like -1, +2, and -2. So red is +2, white's -1, and blue is -2. So white -1, blue -2, red +2. White's -1, so it goes down 1. Red is +2, so it's gonna go up to 4. Blue is -2. White is -1, and red is +2. Haha! 24213.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen the sun. You actually pulled it off.
And they call you the greatest escapist of all time.
Only using 4% of his brain power. That's right, because 4 is my favorite number, so that's the maximum brain power that I let myself use.
Damn it, they're onto us.
Power level surging. I cannot maintain our...
Next level, we gotta remember to write down the answers to not just the clues in case. Yeah. Alright, G and C, A or L, R and H, not S. Alright, so not S. It was G and what? R and H, G and C. R and H, G and C. There we go. Not
We
S.
restored our power.
It's okay, Sebby. There's an S in our hearts.
Reconnecting.
No, Sandy. The turrets will tear you to shreds.
There's no other... Wait, the Academy. We're back. We've made it to the top deck, but we're pinned.
What
We
pin?
can't get to the helicopter.
We gotta do something here, Sandy. Hurry, Headmaster. I'm
All right,
taking fire.
713.
We need to take out these turrets.
Bang. Bang. Bang.
That was brilliant. We have a path to the chopper.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Get the heck out of here. Just as this place was starting to feel like home.
Well, 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 not even 5 minutes A+. I sure am something, aren't I?
You Barnes, back at the Academy. All because of you.
GG. So now I can see my scores again. A+, 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 A. All right, we got to do this under pressure one fast again. Come on, we want A+ on everything. Oh, I'm gonna touch stuff. 3 kills calling the UAV. Oh man, the old Modern Warfare 2 kill streaks.
Pressure activated. Activated? That's not good. Just stay calm. You got this.
All right, speed run. Turn the power off. Press that. Get the tools. Turn the power back on. Go in here. Use the screwdriver. Sorry, use the hammer. Fear. Fear is glowing. Fear is the password. F-E-A-R. Boom. Go, 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 go.
Okay,
Get to the chopper.
Don't panic. Take it one floor at a time.
Cut it off with the clippers. Get the blue handle. Put the blue handle here. Don't worry, I got it. I believe the answer was like 3, 4, 6. Wow, that's crazy. How did I know that? Because I'm from the future, my friend. A key? Oh, that's helpful. Alright, why don't we go get the key and unlock this. Oh, a handy cam. I wonder where I should put that handy cam. That's, that in here. Rotate that right down. Will? Oh, okay. Will. Oh, okay. That's a good question, Master. So, like, this one was slow, right? So let's see if I can just go in here and type slow.
Stay focused.
Oh, you can just do it. Okay.
Keep it together, Jeb. They're gonna get out
Slow.
just fine.
This one was your.
Oh, heck. I wish I'd spent more time studying these puzzles.
Mind. How do I know these answers? Because I'm from the future, my friends. Pop quiz. Oh no.
What message? I wasn't paying attention.
Fear. Will. Slow. Your. Mine. Escape under pressure in under 3 minutes. Got that achievement.
Oh my god. I didn't
He's
drown
insane
you.
with it.
I
Oh,
didn't drown
oh,
you.
oh, oh. A plus 2 minutes and 23 seconds. My man.
Impressive.
He's flowing with the pog
You
juice.
shouldn't have even survived that.
I tried my best. What do you mean I shouldn't have survived that? It's kind of not what you should be saying to your students. So now we have A plus on everything. I just realized, or I just remembered the whole, the gold Sebi. Thank you, Sebi. Thank you. Lost my train of thought. I should say I was reminded of a different game where I did a lot of this writing down of clues. It's a game called Zero Escape. Specifically, it's a trilogy, but specifically the second game in the series, which is Virtue's Last Reward. Highly recommend if you haven't played it, but it's kind of like this in that there's like between 20 and 30 different endings, but you have to get the bad ends to actually finish the true ends. And the way it works is like you might be going down a bad end route. Like you see this giant flowchart and you can jump around on the flowchart to the different decisions that get made and stuff to go down like the alternate path and see what happens. So you might make the right choice and you're going down the true end route, but then you get locked because there's like a door that you need to get inside, but there's a code and you don't know what the code is. So then you're like, well, I'm stuck. So you go back to the choice and then you make the bad choice and you start going down the bad end route. And in the bad end route, you might get betrayed by another character. And after, like, so they betray you and the rest of the people, right? And, like, they'll kill somebody else. And then they'll run away. But when they're running, like, a slip falls out of their pocket. And it's the code to the door that was locked in the other route. So that's a bad end because somebody just got killed there, and then it ends like, oh, you know, that person wasn't supposed to die here. So then you go back in the flowchart to the other route, and now you have the code. So you can type the code in and unlock the door and keep going. So it's like these constant branches where you have to keep going down the bad ends and seeing what happens and how people act differently to get codes for doors, passwords, to see like the true nature of different people. And then that keeps unlocking things. Like sometimes you unlock a code in one bad end that gets you further in a different bad end. And then that gets you something that gets you further in another bad end. And then that one gets you further in the true end. And that true end gives you something that then lets you get a different bad end. And you like keep jumping back and forth in this flowchart. But you have to like remember these codes. So I had a little notepad on my phone as I was playing. And every time I was getting to endings and finding out new stuff, I would like jot down codes and passwords and information. And then I could use that, because I wouldn't necessarily know when it would come up again, but it eventually would. And then I could use that code again in a different route. It was super, super cool. Fantastic story, too. They ended up releasing it on, like, I think it's on PS4 and PC now. It originally was only on Vita, I think. But now it's on PS4, PS5, PC. I'm not sure if it's on Switch. But definitely PlayStation and PC. As part of a game called The Nonary. It's called, like, Zero Escape the Nonary games. And I said it's a trilogy, so the Nonary games includes the first and second game in the trilogy. The second one is Virtue's Last Reward, which is the one I was just talking about. The first one is called 999. 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors, or something like that. I actually haven't played the first one. I did play the second and third. I really liked the second. The third was fine. It wasn't as good as the second, but it was still good. The first I still haven't played. I do have it, though. I'm planning on playing it. I was thinking about playing it on stream. But it's such an amazing story. I highly recommend it. That was a big tangent. Okay. I'm going to be right back. I need to run to the little Leo's room real quick. When I come back, we'll do another one of these escape rooms. And then that will be 5 out of 10, and I think that will be a good point to then stop at. For some reason, I thought this was going to be like a 3-hour game. Clearly, it's not. But it's past 7, so I want to make sure that I can figure out something to have for dinner. So I think that'll be the plan. I'm going to head out for a minute to go to the little Leo's room. I'll come back, we'll do one more escape room. And then that'll be it for this stream. And then we can finish the game in a second Escape Academy stream later on to do the other 5. All right, the plan has been made. It is in motion. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. I'll be in the little Sebby's room. There we go. The game you're talking about kind of reminds me of a game called The Council, which is also a puzzle game, has way more dialogue, conversation, choice, and branching paths and such. More of a mystery game. Huh. I think I might have heard of that. I want to say that, I was thinking about picking it up at some point, and I ended up reading some reviews that said, like, it started off really interesting, and then as it went on, it kind of started to drop the ball or something. I don't know if you've played it, Master. Would you agree with that if you have? Leo Jam. Glad you like the music, Sebby. Oh man, so we got 3 more unlocked. Greenhouse, cafeteria, and computer lab. Alright, we gotta do the computer lab. Because I'm a computer scientist. That'll be a good one to be the final one for the stream. Oh, it's hosted by this guy? This is definitely gonna be like a 4-star one. 3-star, 25 minutes, okay. Maybe it won't be that bad. Alright, let's do it. See if we can get A+ first time. So close to 300, am I? Last I checked, it was like 291 earlier today when I looked. I don't know if the short that I posted today ended up doing pretty well or something. Or maybe the stream is doing well. But yeah, it was 291 when I looked, which is still pretty close. Pretty damn close. My 5-month anniversary is in 3 days. So if I could hit it on or by that, that would be really cool. My initial goal when I was starting all of this was to hit 500 by the 6 month and 1,000 by the 1 year, which is very tough considering I'm close but not quite to 300 coming in at 5 months. So I'm like 200 below the goal for the 6 month. But, you know, that's just kind of, that was a very aggressive goal. Is it still possible? Yes. Especially if I really, really grind for the next month. But we'll see. What's most important is having fun with it. And I am. I think it definitely does slowly get less interesting, mainly due to how exciting the first 2 chapters were, but I think it was still worth the experience. I mainly stayed for the voice acting and writing. That's good to know. Then, I won't just blanket disregard it then, based on the reviews I heard. Depending on a sale price, I would consider it. Is that council one, like, does it have, like, famous historical figures or something like that as some of the characters? I think you're doing great. Thank you, Master. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I mean, it's always nice, like, obviously numbers are nice, like, continuously seeing big numbers, because that's motivating to see the growth and the numbers continue to grow up, you know? More people watching, more people subscribing, more watch hours, more people in the chat, like, it's all good. More people joining the Discord server, like, it all feels good. But, like, numbers being smaller, but being content with what you're doing, and, you know, having a good community, I think is more important. So, like, slow and steady growth that still focuses on, you know, the work-life balance, the time you're spending, the fun you're having, the community you're building. That's the more important piece. And I think that's what I've been trying to focus on, so I'm glad about that. Where's my mouse? Well, your computer buddy is back, Master. Alright, I've been cheating? No, I haven't. You think just because I do a level a second time in like 3 minutes and get an A+ means I'm cheating? No. Did you see me struggle the first time? I'm just using my knowledge from the future to help me.
Whoa!
If you can hack into my core drivers, I will consider reassessing my
End of
couch.
sentence.
Huh. Alright, Quanti, I thought we were buddies based on what Master said, but I guess not. You're just out to get me expelled. You're in cahoots with
Good
that
luck
girl.
trying to hack me without sufficient power. Probability of your expulsion? High.
That's rude. So that needs power. So it looks like this is like a hamster wheel that would generate some power for that. So I probably need to find food or the hamster itself. Or a rat. Server room, so I'm gonna need... That's probably the end goal, is getting in there. Persona! Ah, I played Persona 5 Royale. I thought it was pretty good. I was thinking about picking up Persona 4 Golden on the Steam Summer Sale, because I heard that was also amazing, and it's on sale for like 15 bucks. Laser control, powers out. A power tube, okay. Robotic body construction, failed attempt 13. Lend me a hand. Jeez. Hey.
Professor Quanti's not screwing around.
That's another thing. Lots of gears. Gets my gears turning, yep. Sudoku. I like Sudoku. It's one of my go-to games. I know how to play. Am I gonna have to play Sudoku later? Binary calculator? Oh boy. I barely remember how binary works, so that could be a problem. A lot of computers that are also not receiving power, okay? Another power tube, so now I have two. A rat just ran in there. Dirty plates. But this room has power. Dead eel found alive in ocean. Meet turmeric. Truly talented and loves donuts. Alright, so maybe he'll come out. Oh, so I probably have to get the donut to give to him to get him to come out. Dartboard. Empty pizza box. Spare change. Yes, it does. Many famous historical figures. It's in Illuminati-like meeting. George Washington, Napoleon, Jacques Peru, and many more. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I remembered seeing that it was like a bunch of famous people. Kind of like Fate Grand Order, which is a lot of famous people. I used to be decent at... But in Fate, they're often gender swapped and very attractive. And I have a lot of physical books about those characters. Can I wink? Why can't I wink anymore? Hello? There we go. I have a lot of physical books of those characters. If you know what I mean. That I've imported from Japan. Okay, anyway. I used to be decent at that game. I would play it on my trips to the back office. Oh, Sudoku? Yeah, that's one of my go-to like puzzle games when I'm just looking to kill some time. Sudoku, Minesweeper, and Solitaire. I think a Persona game was on the PS Plus game catalog. Yeah, it was Persona 5. But I think it was the base version, not Royale. And Royale is better because it adds a bunch of quality of life stuff and some new characters who are really good. Alright, so I have some spare change. So I don't know what this is, though. So I need to figure out what spot this is. So it looks like there's going to be an A through D and a 1 through 4 in every row. Oh, and here's a line. So this is like Sudoku. Alright, so this one right here is C3. This is A1. So this is either C or D. There's a C here, so this has to be D. So this is C. And then the number. So I said this is C3, this is A1. So 1 and 2. So this is either C3 or C4. There's already a 3 here, so this is C4. It should be C4. Haha. Sudoku skills are coming in handy. Thank you. All right, Mr. Rat. I have a gift for you. A donut. And now you are mine. All right, Mr. Rat. I need you to turn the power on. That's right. System operational. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I have a tube. Oh, I'm missing another tube. Oh, right here. A1 steak sauce. I don't know if I've ever had A1, to be honest.
I did not anticipate the rodent assisting you. Bad turmeric. Sadly, that rat will be no help in bypassing my lasers.
We'll see about that. These are making shapes. Okay, so this is making a square, circle, square, triangle, circle. Square, circle, square, triangle, circle. Where is there a key where I could use that? Rat Jam. That's the Twitch thing, right? Square, circle, square, triangle, circle. Uh-huh. Files. Mama. Oh, that says mom. Okay. Bark. Oh, little pupper. Sprocket. RM. Viruses. Target's model number. Build a virus. Okay. So I don't know what the model number is, so I'm going to have to figure that out. So I don't know the model number, and I don't know the laser control. Forgot password. Mother's name. Oh. Damn, I remember. I didn't notice the forgot password button. Okay, what was the pets and mom? So the mom is Delilah. Delilah. And Sprocket is the dog. So Delilah and Sprocket. Safer. Okay. Safer. No. Safer. You're now 0%
So you
safe
bypassed my
from
lasers.
intruders.
So what? This has no bearing on your ability to access my server room.
Model number 13. Smug, serious, and smart. Insert disc. I don't have a disc. Smug, serious, and smart. I remember seeing something. Smug, serious, and smart. Where was the thing about Model 13? Oh, wait. Is it a 4-digit number or 2? Because this just says 013. So could it just be 0013? Haven't had it in a while because my dad gets mad at me. He finds it insulting to his food. Damn. It's pretty harsh. Oh, wait a second. 13. 84. So this is 13. So 1101. So that would be his model number in binary. So let's try 1101. Virus number 13. Okay. Now can I insert that into here?
I am not feeling so well.
Really?
Analysis. I have succumbed to
Maybe you shouldn't have tried expelling me.
disco fever.
Disco fever. That's interesting. Nuke? Oh, that's me. Oh ho ho. This game seems like a nightmare for ADHD users. I could see that being a little tougher.
Server room breached. Do not attempt to hack my drivers.
Well, didn't you challenge me to
There is
do
still
that?
time to drop out with dignity.
Leo rave. I do like raves. I haven't been to one in a while. Does it matter which ones I'm turning on and off? Pull from the lowest point value to the highest. Oh, those mean one. Okay. So yellow square. So that's 2, 4. I didn't mean to pull that. I hope that was right then. So this is 2, 4, 1. So let me write these down. So F is 2, 4, 1. G is 2, 1, 4. H is 3. No, not 3. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Oh wait, this is A, B, C, D, so that was probably E that I just turned off. So E, I don't remember what it was. So then we still have to get A, B, C, and D. So A is 4, 4, 4, 2. B is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. C is 4, 2, 3. And D is 1, 3, 1. Okay, and it's pull from the lowest point value to the highest. So the next lowest would be B, then D, then G, H, F, what? I was wrong. Okay. All right, let's see what E is then. So E is 1, 1, 1. Don't forget to post your beautiful Leo notes in the art in the official Leo Discord. It is, I'm just typing them on my phone notepad, so there's not even any beautiful Leo writing or drawing. But that's true, it is probably borderline art. Imagine playing this game back when we'd all have to be carving this into stone. It would take forever. Oh my god, yeah, that would be awful. Carving in a typo. New rock, please. Oh my god. Yeah, that would certainly be a pain. So, I got something wrong here then when I was typing. So let me double check the values here. 2, 4, 1 for F, yeah. G is 3. Oh, I have 3 wrong. So G is 3, 1, 4. And H is 2, 3, 1. Okay, so let me try this again. So E, then BD, then HF, then G, then CA. Yay!
Query result. Hack complete. Expulsion repealed.
A+! I wasn't sure if I would get the A+ because I messed up that puzzle at the very end one time. Am I colorblind? How is G the number you said? It's funny that you ask that, Master, because the reason that I had that I was wrong about G the first time is because I had the wrong color for the first one. I think it might be the lighting of the game. Like, the first time that I looked at it, I thought that it was white, but it was actually blue. Or something like that. Like, I thought it was one thing, but it was actually the other, and it was something with, like, the neon light hitting it, that when I glanced at it the first time, I must have gotten confused about what color I was seeing. So I feel like maybe the same thing might have happened for you, too. Huh? So the first thing that you're supposed to do is collect and reassemble the power conduit. Oh, because I did that after. So it says skipped, but I didn't actually skip it. I didn't do it until after the hamster thing, which theoretically it's saying, oh, you should do the activities in this order. So I actually did them in 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can actually check. So G, initially I said it was 214, but it was actually 314. So that was yellow versus blue. So it must have been something with the lighting and when I was glancing at the guide that I got the color mixed up. So I thought it was yellow, but it was actually blue. I was busy imagining life as a cave Sebi, carving stories into stone and selling them for bones. I mean, you are a writer, so naturally... would bones have been the currency back then? Maybe it would have been cool rocks. Not sure what exactly would make for the ideal currency back in the Stone Age. Food probably? Yeah, food makes more sense. Like a fresh meat. Or a nice batch of freshly picked berries.
You really set the record straight.
Damn right I did. All I have is integrity. This was a beneficial data to collect and add to my archives. You have earned my conditional respect. Thank you, Quanti.
Okay.
Tin Can's right, kid. Not bad.
Conversation
Thanks, bro.
terminated.
Please vacate the lab. I have important computations to return to. All right. Sure, important computations. Just like I have important Fate books to read after the stream. Okay, so then that will be the last one I do for this stream. But if we double check our rankings here. Introductions. 1 out of 5. A+, 11 minutes. Whoops. Entrance exam. A+. Escape artist. A+. On my first try, 6 minutes. Totally didn't redo that one. Under pressure. A+. Less than 2.5 minutes. Again, first try. I'm a freaking god. Whoops. Breakout. A+, under 5 minutes. Me? Do this one again? Think that one of the puzzles was unfair? Absolutely not. Never. I can't even imagine me acting like that. Lab rat? A+. Feels respected? True, I have been respected. And then we can check. My badges are filling in. I have 5 out of 10. Well, they said there were 10 badges, right? But it looks to me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Like unless one of the ones up here is huge, there would be 11. So maybe you get 10, and then there's actually like an 11th that you get as like a final exam. And that's going to be a 5 out of 5 difficulty. Leo and his lab rats. Yeah, that's what I'll call you guys from now on. I'm going to change the Discord title. The role. Like, Discord role? Lab members? Nah, you're lab rats. And the name in chat, it's not labbies anymore, it's just rats. At least the badges have cool names and they aren't just rock or water like Pokemon. Yeah. The stencil badge, the extraction badge, integrity badge, initiate badge, pressure badge. That's definitely cooler. What if you became the head dean? What's the first time that you change? Like, do you mean like the first thing that I would change about one of these puzzles? First rule? The first rule. The first rule would be no more phonetic puzzles to all of the faculty. You are not allowed to have potential escapists deal with puzzles like that because that is unfair. I like that name. I used to have a mouse named Wilfred. Too bad I can't be a lab mouse instead. Mice are cute. I like gerbils too. My sister used to have a hamster. That was also pretty cute. Reminds me of Risk on the PS2. Got a bunch of cool badges that went in a case. It's like the OG form of trophies or achievements. Man, I was such an avid trophy collector. On like the PS3 and early PS4 era. Especially back on the PS3. Like, I was obsessed with trophies. On PS4, I wouldn't say I was obsessed, but I still got a good amount of them. And then on PS5, I was like, eh. Like, every once in a while I might go after them, but for the most part, I just kind of play the game and I get what I get. I did get all of the achievements, or all of the trophies in Persona 5 Royale. I wouldn't say I cheated for that, but I actually played through Persona 5 Royale with a guide the entire time. It was like a 100% completion guide, because it's the type of game where you have a bunch of side characters, and they each have their own stories, but some of them are locked behind certain stats and times. And like, at least in Persona 5 Royale, to unlock like the Royale content, like the new characters' stories, they happen after the end of the original game. But to actually unlock those, you had to have specific characters at specific like affection levels by specific days in the game. So if you were playing it blind and didn't look any of that up, you theoretically could beat the game, but then not unlock all of the new Royal content, or Royale content, which is like multiple tens of hours worth of stuff, because you just didn't have like character A at affection 7 and character B at affection 8. So it's like, well, if you didn't know, you're kind of screwed. So for me, like and it's also like a 100-hour game to complete everything. So I wanted to make sure that I would get every character to max affection and unlock all of the content in one playthrough. So I had to make sure that I was visiting the character, or hanging out with the characters that I needed to when I needed to. And I was also doing activities to raise my character's stats when I needed to then unlock those additional things later on. So I did follow a step-by-step guide that told you what to do every single day in the game. Oh, it's like a time management sim at the same time. Yeah, so it's like a JRPG, but it's also a time management sim. What are we talking about? I was specifically talking about Persona 5 Royale, the video game, but in general, we were talking about achievements and trophies like that you can unlock in games. Also, welcome back, Cammy. That also means it can't be done by a non-English speaker. That's true. Unless they have a really good translation for non-English speakers, then those would be really hard to do. That actually reminds me, Deathmark. When I was looking up, I mentioned in another stream that the reason I haven't scheduled it recently is because I found out there was something kind of sus that I might get bonked for by YouTube depending on how it looks. I need to look it up more. But when I was reading about that, I also read that the next chapter, it has plays on words based on like Japanese characters for knowing how to answer the questions. So I'm kind of wondering, like, the English translation might not actually make it clear what answer you're supposed to pick to not get killed by the ghosts. Depending on, like, if they change the question that's being asked as well as the answer options. I don't know. Like, it might be the type of thing where you can't get the right answer without a guide if they didn't translate it. Or, like, localize it in a clear way. A guide is not cheating, manipulating the game data or code is. Yeah, I agree. Taking advantage of glitches in the game would also kind of be cheating. Like in COD Zombies, there were specific, like, things you could get into that would make you invincible. That's cheating, because you're taking advantage of a glitch. But using a guide, I would say, is not. Dark Souls 3 trophies took forever. One of them requires you to slay the same enemy over and over until you collect 30 of a very rare item. It sucked a lot. It sounds like it would suck. Just having to repeatedly do that fight over and over and over and over again. Oh my god. That must be like mind-numbing. Took me 10 to 11 hours just for that. Jeez, talking about getting 100%. Ugh. There's definitely been a couple grindy ones I've had to do. Stuff like that is why old games have so many hidden secrets. Certain conditions needed to be met, but no one could let others know back then. Right, like the Easter eggs, yeah. Like, there would be those gaming magazines that might say, like, oh, there's secrets in this game if you do this and that. And then, like, eventually, when the internet got more popular, like, IGN would have walkthroughs and guides and cheat codes and stuff like that to unlock them. But yeah, before the internet really took off, it would just be like if a magazine wrote about it, like a gaming magazine, like Nintendo Power, or like, I don't know about what other old school gaming ones there were. GamePro? I used to love GamePro. I don't think that's a thing anymore. I liked Game Informer a lot. I'm still subscribed to it, actually, but just digitally. Because you get it through the GameStop membership. And there's a PlayStation one that I liked, too. I have a strong differentiation between exploits and glitches. Glitches are unintended consequences of manipulating the game to perform stuff you can't. Exploits are within the game, but unbalanced. Or imbalanced. So are you saying, like exploits are not cheating and glitches are, based on the definitions? I would agree that exploiting something in the game isn't necessarily cheating, whereas glitching definitely is. Like, I know in Persona 5, there was, at some point, like a boss that you could farm for really quick and easy money, or a certain enemy for easy money. And I don't know if they ever patched it, but it was like, well, if you know about it, you could spend half an hour just repeatedly fighting this enemy and then be rich in the game. Which makes it really easy for buying stuff and items and health items and better armor and weapons and all that type of stuff. Then if you didn't know about it, and you just like farm mementos like normal. I remember when those guidebooks were my only way of figuring out what to do pre-internet. Yeah, I actually had, I mean, it wasn't pre-internet, but I was younger, so I didn't have as easy access to the internet. When I was playing Fallout 3, I actually had a physical copy of the guide that, like, would walk you through every single quest, every single landmark on the map, like, all of the items and where you could find them. I still have it, actually. It's on my shelf in my room. I also had a Pokemon guidebook, too. I think it was for Diamond and Pearl. Like, they had a page for every single Pokemon in the Pokédex with what level they evolve at, every move they can learn at what level, you know, what they're effective and weak against. Like, every single walkthrough, or a walkthrough of the whole main game, all of the post-game content. So I do have physical guidebooks for Pokemon Diamond Pearl and Fallout 3. I got when I was a kid. Or younger. Nowadays, everything... I actually wrote a walkthrough for a game. A 100% walkthrough for a visual novel. Because one didn't exist yet. Like, there were bits and pieces that people had done, but nobody had done the entire game. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make one for the entire game. And I did. Took a few hours. It wasn't bad. If I can accidentally sell a gem unlimited times or farm a boss that has an extra 0 on its gold value, that's good. If you're using physics in-game to insta-skip a boss, that's a glitch and cheating IMO. I agree. And that's kind of where, like, in, like, speedruns, is there differentiations between, like, speedruns that involve no, like, completely legitimate play, and then speedruns that involve no glitches, but they do have exploits, and speedruns that then also involve glitches? Because I feel like a speedrun in, like, a Mario game or something, where there's a glitch that you can do to, like, skip a boss or instantly kill a boss, shouldn't really count the same as a speedrun where somebody's doing everything legitimately with no exploits or glitches. Those are a lot more impressive. Welcome back, Stella. Yeah, You caught me right before I was gonna end the stream and go get something to eat. Just doing a little of the just chatting at the end. Had to do something after walking the dogs. No problem at all. At least you made it back in time to catch the end of stream spiel and the goodbyes and all that. I got stuck an hour into Pokemon Diamond about 12 years ago. I think that's why I haven't touched a Pokemon game ever since. Yes, I know, skill issue. On one hand, I would say that's disappointing because I love Pokemon and you're missing out. On the other hand, I completely agree because I sold Elden Ring after an hour, hour and a half because I got stuck on some fight. And I was like, I just can't deal with this. I don't have it in me. Yes, I agree with Sebi. I hope the doggos are doing well and that you enjoyed your walk. There's a glitchless category and exploits are determined based on the game. It's agreed among the community. Okay, that makes sense then. That's good. Refreshing. The doggos are good. That's good to hear. Nice emoji to go with that too. Alright, so I think then that'll be a good place to end the stream. I can go grab myself something for dinner. That looks like a decent sized dorm room. Yeah, it actually is pretty big when you think about it. Like, compared to what I lived in college, like, my college dorm room was probably the size of this little area here, times 2. Like, we only had enough room because I had one roommate, so it was like your bed was lofted like this, and then under the bed, like that's where you had your desk and your closet, or like your clothes. So there was 2 of us in the room, so there were 2 lofted beds with the desks under. We had like this much walking space next to the beds, like the door. It was like the door, this walking space, then there was a lofted bed here, a lofted bed here, and a sink like right here. And that was it. Like, that was all we had. So this room... Oh, the mouse is... the rat is here now. Hello. Pet the rat. Oh, and the fax machine from the other thing. Hi. That's a nice Easter egg. It's like adding stuff from the levels that you beat. Small room, yeah, for sure. I mean, it was a good school, and like we still had a lot of fun, but it was a very small room. Cute ratty, yeah. That was from the last room that I beat right before you came back. Why is your door an exit door, or did your character put that there? That's a good question. I'm assuming it's just game logic so that you know if you do this, that's how you like then go to the map to select the next level. But they didn't even need an exit sign. Like they could just have it highlighted in the go out thing that gets selected. Like they didn't need that. That's kind of funny. In rat we trust. In rat we trust. The lab rats. But yeah, so that's a good place to end the stream. Tomorrow, I do have another stream, as usual, Master Duel at 2 p.m. Eastern. Should you feel so inclined to stop by and watch me do some more ladder. Probably just a bunch of ranked, because we're gold 3 right now. I would like to get as high as I can this season. Because we'll have an extra Sunday, essentially, before the season ends. So I want to see if we can, like, get somewhat into plat this season. So tomorrow's Master Duel at 2 will probably mostly just be ladder. And then the Master Duel after that, the Labyrinth pack should be out, and the new selection pack. So I'll be doing a lot of opening that. Probably starting to build a Labyrinth deck, depending on... Hopefully I can get most of the cards I need to actually start playing with it. But if not, then we may need to farm solo mode or something at that point to then get a bunch more gems so that I can open more packs. We'll see. Either way, I haven't played ever since my motivation speech in Discord. Fair enough. I mean, the game will always be there. Whenever you have the time or energy or motivation to do it, then you can go do it again. But yeah, so Master Duel, Sunday, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. If you are in the Discord, it's posted in the stream schedule channel with the relative time, which was a super cool thing that Vet had talked about. So if you just go into that channel, it will say like, in 1 day, in 18 hours, in 12 hours, in 38 minutes. Like, it's super, super cool. The whole relative thing. So you always know exactly, relative to you, when it's going to start. Because I might say 2 Eastern, but if you're not in the US or Canada and know exactly what that means, then I pretty much just log in and leave for Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you mean in the game itself? Like, you log in, you get the gems for your login, and then you just log off? Or do you mean the stream itself? Like, you log in and say hi, and then you leave? Which is also fine. You know, if you're not a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I know that you said you downloaded it. And then you were having some trouble, but... Or, like, you were getting beat by the people in the ranked or something. In the game. Gotcha. Still love the awesome countdown. Yeah, it's really handy. I mean, the YouTube page will count down too. And then as usual, either Monday or Tuesday, I'll post my schedule for the coming week. This week, again, might look a little different. Just because, like, Wednesday there's a game that comes out that I want. Friday, theoretically, Master Detective, the limited edition one, will come out, and I can actually get it. So, it's like, I don't know. Because I usually do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. But then next week, Wednesday and Friday have things coming out that I want. So it's like, if I want to play them the day they come out, then that just totally changes the days. Unless I wait another day, so it's like they come out Wednesday, Friday, but then I play them on Thursday, Saturday. I don't know. I'll figure something out. We'll see. Either way, 20 gems a day is 1 pack every 5 days, roughly 1 ultra rare every month and a half. I mean, that's not terrible for completely free. If you do your dailies, then that will cut it down significantly. Because dailies are what, like 150 to, or like 200 gems or something like that? I think 200. Yeah, so that'll be it for this stream. If you are not in the Discord and you're interested, the invite link is in the description to the video. If you are, you know, I pop in here and there to respond to things in chat, so better way to have a little bit more access, I guess. And yeah, thank you for coming to this stream. I hope you enjoyed Escape Simulator. I mean, not Escape Simulator, that's a different game. Escape Academy. Aside from that phonetic puzzle, I think it was pretty fun. So we got about halfway through. We can do another stream to finish it some other time. And I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday night, assuming it's night wherever you are. Yeah, hope you have a great night. And I hope you had fun. Stream was fun for what I was here for. I'm glad to hear it, Stella. Thank you. So hopefully then I will see you guys and gals, for Master Duel tomorrow. If not, then on a different stream sometime next week. Bye-bye.